my man.
Yo, this is the most nut shit I've ever seen in my
Sheesh.
life, bro.
They really pulled up on my man. That's crazy. That's fire right there.
Like, bro, imagine. Oh my, bro, we got to talk about this. This can't be happening, dog. This is corny, bro.
Hey man, listen, it be like that,
bro.
It be like that, bro.
Imagine me, bro, telling you as a grown ass man on like hundreds of miles away from me in a whole nother state, telling you can't speak to other niggas online. How would you look at me? You would think I lost my fucking mind.
Hey man, listen. They told me couldn't come home, bro.
Yo, bro, that's absurd, bro.
What you mean?
I cannot believe this. That's funny.
Well, on to the next one.
That's funny.
Oh man, them your peoples, dog. Them your peoples, bro. I don't even know who on the podcast today.
That's super corny. Yeah, I barely know who on the podcast today.
Oh, what I'm saying, like, god damn. Sheesh.
Won't be some last minute. Let's see who's available right now, live.
Is it gonna be some Xbox extremists? I don't know if I got the energy for that today. Motherfuckers still praising Phil Spencer. Oh my god. You about to see. If they've ever used the term, but Phil said, do not invite them niggas today. Don't do it.
I still believe in Phil.
But Phil, nah, I can't deal with that shit today, bro. I can't deal with that shit today, man.
Man, Phil still got 3 more years to prove what he says come
3
true.
more years, goddamn.
Yeah, man, 3 years.
They giving him more. He's not even the head of Xbox anymore.
They giving him more chance than a black coach in the NFL. 3 years? You get that much time? Jeez.
He's not. He's 3 years for him. He's not the head of Xbox anymore.
Nah, Marvin on the Bengals. He was with the
Marvin Lewis is the exception. He the exception. That motherfucker never made the playoffs.
He was in there like 10 years.
No, he was there for 15 years. I think he made the playoffs once. No. He never won a playoff game. That's what it was. He never won a playoff game. 15 fucking years. God damn.
Yeah.
Should have been got him up out of there. Phil Spencer not the head of Xbox no more. What he the head of now?
No, he's in the he's the head of gaming in Microsoft.
Oh, so he head of gaming at Microsoft. So that's even a bigger title than head of Xbox.
Yeah.
So I mean, when Phil was the head of Xbox and they weren't getting shit done, didn't y'all blame what's the guy's name? Terry Myerson?
Terry Myerson, yeah. Well, because he sort of they got rid of the pretty much since they don't have like a mobile market anymore department, Xbox kind of replaced that. Their gaming division and all the funds there. So they got rid of Terry Myerson and Phil Spencer, they pretty much created his position. Hold on.
So if Phil was fucking up and people blaming the person over Phil, now if Matt Booty fuck up, should we be blaming Phil Spencer? How that work?
Yeah, but Matt Booty didn't fuck up yet.
Yo.
But when the booty get fucked up, then we go.
Wow.
What? Matt Booty? What you mean?
We know exactly what you was doing.
Matt Booty? What you talking about?
What's good, Cognito?
Chilling. What's good on, fellas?
Oh, that's Cognito. What's good, fam?
What's good on, fam?
You know exactly what you was doing with that man's
what
name.
Say? What you mean?
Jack on it early. What's up, kid?
Oh, what's up?
Chilling,
bro.
Just waiting for a few more people.
No doubt. Jimmy, what's going on, baby?
Jimmy ain't there again. Goddamn.
Stepped away.
Oh man, Jimmy every week.
Jimmy be acting like he the busiest person.
I know. God dang.
That nigga right down the block. I guarantee you, I knock on his door. He eating oodles and noodles and shit.
Straight from the bodega. Jimmy wilding today. This man BG wait till the podcast start to invite guests. This shit crazy.
Nah.
What's going on?
Okay, hold on. We gonna address this.
What's going on?
We gonna address it
early.
First of all, one person dropped out because something went wrong with his kid. Cool,
Yeah.
right? So and then Bland, not Bland. Blandrew's still coming. But Bond last minute said he had a family crisis, right?
Oh, shit.
And then what thing we need to address that's going on in this community that's super fucking corny is men prohibiting other men from interacting with whoever because you don't like that person. Yeah. For example, I'm not cool with somebody. So I tell this shit still sounds absurd to me. Just saying it sounds absurd. I tell Jack, I don't like that nigga. You can't go on his podcast. You can't go on his podcast. You live in. I've never met Jack in my life, but and you a grown ass man. You older than me, but I'm gonna tell you that you can't go and speak to other people on the internet.
Yeah, that's fact. Yo, that's real talk, BG. Because at the end of the day, like I remember me and King was doing ILP, and dudes was like, "Oh, you gonna have such and such on?" And I'm like, so yeah, we like certain perspectives he got. You know what I'm saying? Oh well, I can't watch it. We're like, all right, we guess we ain't gonna see you that week. Like I don't play those games, man. Like I got no problems with nobody. It's video games. Like people
listen, even if once again, this is me. Even if I hate somebody,
right?
It doesn't bother me if someone I'm cool with goes and like you can go take a vacation with that motherfucker. I don't care. Like
facts.
Like smooth. Even though I don't I'm neutral about it now. Like I don't necessarily like Zaire, but Smooth cool with that nigga. I don't care.
I feel you. I'm on that same type of time.
And I'm saying this because someone that I invited just now. He's been on before. I'm not gonna put him out there say who it is because I'm cool with him.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been on the podcast before.
Yeah, he's been on the podcast before. I'm not gonna say who it is.
But he heard Cognito here. He like, nah.
But he told me, BG, I'm gonna keep it real with you. What BBB was some bad
bully dudes, yeah,
bullshit niggas, yeah, them niggas. He said BBB said I can't hang out with y'all and hang out with them.
Wow. Yo, they said you had to pick a side.
Wow. That's a little ridiculous. But
I said I understand it. But that's super fucking corny. That's the corny on them.
I'm sorry. Who was this?
I'm not gonna tell
I'll give the smoke.
Hold on, let me think about it.
I'm not gonna.
I'll give the smoke.
I ain't gonna even do it, but I don't know how it might be.
So I got no problem with him. My thing is like, yo, broadband bully, y'all niggas is fucking corny for that. Y'all lame.
Who on broadband bullies would you want on this podcast though?
No, he's not in broadband.
K Mega, FC Violet. It's got to be somebody that
he's not in broadband bullies.
Oh, he's just cool with them.
He's just cool with them, and they told him you can't go on there no more.
All right, this is how I'm gonna say that, right? Whoever it was, I'm about to get real gutted with you, right? I mean, this is being real form.
All right.
Fuck broadband bullies. Fuck anybody associated with them. And fuck you for fucking bow downing. If I said that even correctly, and saying, for obeying. My bad. I was going to the term obeying.
Bowing down.
For obeying for some stupid shit like that. Get out of your feelings, please. Get out of your feelings. You guys are 33, 38, 42, and you're living by these rules. Get out of here with
Pull
that.
Pull your skirt down, B. Pull your skirt down. What you saying?
Like,
please, whoever initiated that, please reveal yourself.
Like you corny. You corny. And we all know who their apparent leader is. So I assume the word came from him from the top down. It's just whack, bro. It's just whack. Like, stop telling other grown men on the internet you're not paying this nigga. You not. You don't take care of this man. You don't give him a roof over his head and food to eat. How you gonna tell him who to speak to on the internet? That's whack.
Man, listen, bro.
That's whack, bro. That's lame.
They run this shit like the mob over there, BG. You gotta respect it. Come on,
that shit is lame. When
the word comes out from the big boss, you can't be doing all that.
That's lame, dog. Like on so many levels. Yo, that's lame on so many levels. I can't even explain it, man.
Y'all remember this is 2019 and that's still happening.
I remember Zaire had a mental breakdown when Showstopper appeared on here for that brief moment.
Oh yeah, they kicked him out for a couple of months.
They kicked him down. I think Showstopper been gone for a hot minute since then.
Oh, he ain't back yet?
He's back, but he's been gone. Like
I remember I did an expose video. Yeah. That 3-part video, long as fuck. I remember that.
That's crazy, bro.
Good shit.
Like that's just it's weird. It's lame and it's weird. I just can't imagine like caring that much about who somebody else hang out with.
No, but some people favorite YouTubers do that. I ain't gonna get into the details of it all either, but a lot of people are doing that.
Yeah, listen, I'm too old for that. We iron laws for a reason. I'm old, man. Like I don't got time for this Bloods and Crips of video games.
That's what
like I'll be here to enjoy this thing.
Yo,
like,
these niggas really act like it's set tripping or something. Like
You better be like that.
Yeah, man.
and the crazy was crazy. We seen real Bloods and real Crips hang out with each other.
Right.
Come on,
Word,
not even that deep.
Yeah, it's video games, man.
It's not even that deep. Bloods and Crips can hang out with each other, but y'all niggas act like it's deeper than that. These niggas have generations of killing each other. Hey, there's generations of Bloods and Crips killing each other. Y'all niggas just met on the internet last year, and suddenly y'all tight like that.
Hey man, listen.
Come on, man.
They blood brothers, right?
Yeah.
They bleed green. They forged in the fuckery.
Your Jack is stupid.
Hey man, listen.
Niggas
They
they acting like they made a blood pact or something. Like, oh, spit on my hand.
They might did.
Spit on my hand. Put her there.
They wouldn't let Cognito on here?
Right on
I don't know, man. I heard they boycotted because the boy debut was today. No, I'm just joking.
Oh, what's up, Cognito? My bad. It took me a while to get the like. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I didn't think it was you. I thought it was I honestly, at a quick glance, I thought it was Tick. But I'm like, damn, that voice sounds familiar, bro. I was like, and I'm like, oh no. I was like, this Cognito. Oh shit.
You already know. What's up, man?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Everything good, man. Can't wait to talk about these topics, man. Debuting the weapon wheel, the lords of the weapon wheel. These boys been doing it for a long time, putting it down. BG, that's the fam. BG, what I met you at 2015. That was our first E3 together.
I think we just ran into each other. Right?
Yeah, we ran into each other by the train. We was going over there by.
Yeah, I remember.
Yes.
I thought this was the guy with the statues. Okay.
No, that's King.
No. You think about King?
Yeah, that's King. Blanche, what's up, man?
How's it going, man?
Chilling, bro. Chilling.
Okay. All right. Let's just do these intros real quick. Blandrew.
How's it going?
All right. Cognito.
Yo, Lords of the Weapon Wheel, what's going on? Lord Cognito, Iron Lord Podcast.
All right.
Jack.
Hello, everyone.
Jerry.
What?
Damn, the government called. Damn.
Oh damn. What did I do to earn that?
Your name is Jerry right there.
It is, but I mean,
Definitely says Jerry right there.
Well, I mean, it's anyway. What's up, everybody? It's the best spot. Also, aka the king of NBA Live.
Don't
you know
do
what
it.
I mean?
Smooth, don't do that.
I am. I mean, it's been proven. But yeah. So I'm still here, still doing the thing, still playing that game, still giving out smoke.
You mean the king of Kyrie? Just put it.
But I beat you with Phoenix and Sacramento.
Hey man, you got it, Smooth. I'm on. Hey, listen, you know what? You got it. Talk your talk, Smooth. You got it.
All right.
All right. Jimmy.
Yo, what's up, man? J-Mega Games. The Division 2 is in full effect.
Yeah. Word, Jimmy. I'm with you on that.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been playing it. I really like it.
I like what I'm hearing. All right.
Jack a hater though. Facts.
No comment, bro.
Yo, Jack, man,
What's good, fam?
you gotta stop that, man. You gotta get on these new hot games. I mean, I need to see you playing a looter shooter or something like that.
I'm on an RE2 right now, dog. I'm still on RE2.
All right, I can respect that.
I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying that, bro.
All right, I can respect that.
I might have to side with Kofi on this one when he say Jack only play 3 type of games. I don't know what they are.
Great, amazing, and critically acclaimed.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I'm right. Yeah. I'm
God.
Yeah.
That's
See,
funny.
this was
great
Jack
amazing and critically acclaimed.
Yeah.
Yo,
Jack,
wow.
No, see, Jack. No, he can't play certain genres. He's not good at them. So his damage control for why you not playing it, it's just below my standards. I'm like, shut up.
I got high standards, man. You know how I maneuver these gaming streets, man. You know,
Below my standards.
if it ain't up to par, I really ain't fucking with it like that. It be like that. Yeah.
Yo, so oh yeah, Weapon Wheel Podcast, episode 184.
Let them know about Bond before they start to act, by the way.
Oh yeah, Bond. He said he gonna be here later or not at all. Some family crisis or something. Hit the like button. Support the Patreon. Hit up them super chats. Links in the description for everything: iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, Spotify, all that good stuff. Yeah. So y'all think we can this whole week everybody been doing the tier list for the controllers. You think we can do one live real quick, like real fast?
Don't pull it up, bro.
And all agree on it?
Talk to me. What's
Don't
going
pull it up.
Yo,
Blandrew did some bullshit this week. That was a joke, right? You were trolling, right?
No, my list was objective. I don't know what you're talking about, but I think
you had the nunchuck in S tier. What are you talking about?
It's one of the greatest controllers of all time.
The nunchuck.
Absolutely.
Yours was kind of close, though, Blandrew.
Are you talking about because of the accuracy that, with the aiming or whatever? Or are you talking about some other shit?
No, I have a video on this. Next things I would want to see. I said I want them to replicate that controller and bring it over to the Switch. I'm about that nunchuck life, BG.
Yo, you're bugging, dog. How can the nunchuck be a top tier controller when you can't play all types of genres with it?
Like what?
You can play a fighter with that.
I played Smash Brawl like that.
No. We're not talking about exclusive, a fighter exclusive to what they made the console for. Can you play Mortal Kombat Street Fighter with that? If it was on there,
I played Tatsunoko. Tatsunoko versus Capcom.
You see? What about some third party shit? Can you play a fighting game with that?
Third party games fighting games like that were
okay, but it can't. Okay, so it was only a good controller for that system. So how is it a top tier controller?
I think it works, BG. You could even argue Tatsunoko was a traditional fighter, but it still worked for that.
Blandrew, shut up.
BG, I'm just trying to tell you, man. You gonna respect that Wiimote and nunchuck combo.
Shut up, Blandrew.
I only played Wii boxing with that shit.
I'm trying to think it's a nunchuck. Pause.
Whoa. We talking about controllers, Jimmy? What you?
It sounded a little crazy.
All right, fam.
All right.
Yo, but I know nobody ain't put the Dreamcast controller below, but we're gonna talk about
that. I think everybody had that at the bottom from what I saw.
Nah, I'm gonna get out. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna get out of here with that.
All right, we're gonna do this real fast. Okay, let's start with the S tier, the obvious shit.
DualShock 4.
Right? Okay.
No.
Xbox 360.
Xbox 360.
Wait.
Okay.
Put the 360 up there.
Yeah, I disagree with the
Super Nintendo. Wait, that's the NES. Where's the? Well, it's the same. It was really the same shit. I put both of them up there. Where's the? Okay. Can we all agree with that?
No.
Yeah, let's go.
What you got a problem with, Blandrew?
The DualShock, that should not be up there.
Okay. The least I will put that is an A.
Yeah, at least that minimum.
That's the
the Xbox One controller is just a remastered Xbox 360 controller.
it's not.
It's wrong in the S tier.
Okay. I'm gonna put the 1. Listen, okay, just for Blandrew's sake, for right now, I'm gonna put the 1 and the DualShock in A.
I'm with that, BG. I'm with that.
Okay.
I don't care if it's
DualShock
4 is an A, but that is not a perfective controller. That Pro controller though from the Switch is
Listen,
Stop that.
I could put DualShock 4 in A just because the touchpad didn't turn out what they expected it to be. It's pretty much useless now.
Terrible battery life. The analog sticks are complete trash.
No, they're not. You're reaching.
Calm down, Bledger. You talk to me.
We just gonna put this joystick in D.
You didn't even get no fight on that one.
Yeah. What up, King Thrash? How you doing? Little homie here. Okay.
What up, little homie? Never. What's up, y'all?
What's up? Yeah, Appreciate you coming through. Okay. Let's do this. This Wii U controller. We gonna go. I say C.
Wait, the gamepad or the Pro?
That's
the gamepad.
Gamepad.
I think that's B or C. I'm fine with either of those.
Okay, we're gonna keep it in C. Okay.
No higher than C.
This was the Wii U Pro controller? Yeah, right. This is the Wii U Pro.
It don't have the Wii U Pro controller had no weight to it. It felt like you was holding a fucking feather.
True.
Nah, that's a good controller.
Very cheap.
I put it at B.
Yeah, it's a good controller.
Yo, the analogs are in the wrong spot. Put that shit at D.
Just because it's a traditional controller, I feel like it got to be B or C. The way it's designed.
It even has like an 80-hour battery life on that thing. Put it on B level.
Yeah, it is hard to kill.
It is hard to kill though. Yeah, the battery life. Yeah. That's the Switch Pro controller. Which one is that?
That's the Wii U.
Oh, no, I thought that was the Switch joint.
What the people saying? I'm putting it.
No, don't listen to the comic.
Yo, he said don't listen to the comments.
I'm putting it in C for now.
That's
okay.
Oh my.
Well, maybe we could
That's
just
not a B controller. That shit's going to drop. There's no way.
I honestly feel like it's a C plus.
If that controller is B, then the fucking Switch Pro has to be an A or S.
Yo, it's getting a B.
Yes, which is what I've been saying.
Hey, put that Switch doggy controller on D, please. That's a D. That shit feel horrible to hold.
Yeah, I think that's C.
Yeah, that joint need to be at the bottom.
That shit is
complete
trash.
Bottom. That's
And it doesn't have a traditional D-pad. It's all segmented. It's gotta go low.
I mean, I say this was a C.
C.
No,
Nah.
About a C.
Nah, it's a D.
No,
That's a
honestly,
D,
because
bro.
I can't put their Pro controller and this in the same spot. You're right.
I'm saying the Pro needs to be at B.
Nah, them buttons is too small anyway.
It was always the
Yeah,
most
them
preferred
buttons
way to
small
play
as
it.
fuck.
for
Hurt
Wii U.
your
Yeah,
hand.
you press all of them at once with the thumb.
Yeah, that shit.
So, but you're making a point. Like this is like a little bit. This is like.
All right, put that Pro controller on B then. Put it on
All right,
B.
we're gonna put it in B. Okay. Holding the Switch
that's
controller
D.
this way.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, that's a fucking F.
Okay.
Yeah, that's D.
Fucking F.
All right. The Switch Pro controller. I'm okay with putting this at B.
A or S. A or S.
I give it an A.
B,
To be honest,
B.
I give it an A.
I would
The battery life.
I would give it
all
an A
that.
as well. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. People want A. Okay. I'm all right with that. This was the.
Was that
That's
a
a Sega?
turntable?
That's a Sega. Shit.
That's some Black Bound stuff.
used
Whatever it is.
No, that's my error right there. That's the Sega Master System.
Yeah.
That's going to the bottom.
I
That's
mean, what you giving that?
Okay.
That's at the bushes. Come on, that's in the bushes.
Okay. This is the DualShock.
That's a 2
Two.
for the PS.
It's got to be a 2. Got to be
Because
a
it's
2.
wired, right? It's
Yeah,
wired.
you got a wire on it. Yeah.
All right, that's
Okay.
like a B or A right there.
That's a B or A. Yep, I agree. I'll give it a B.
I
think-
give this
I-
one. I give this a B because
See, I don't understand how they not all in the same tier. All the
Nah, I think DualShock 2 is their best
Think about all the
controller.
DualShocks gotta be
no,
the
the
same tier.
DualShock 2 was better than the DualShock 3.
Yeah,
It was.
It was.
DualShock
Yeah.
DualShock 3 just a wireless version of the
No,
shit.
the triggers.
No, the back buttons is fucked up.
Yeah, the triggers was messed up. So I think the DualShock 2 is a B and 3 is a A.
All right.
3 is
I'll
an
do
A.
that.
No,
Yeah.
it's
He said-
No,
it should have
backwards. My bad. Two is a A and 3 is a
okay.
B.
I would even put the 3 in C. That thing felt like paper. It didn't have any weight to it.
It was a light. It
Whoa,
was a light
whoa.
controller. It
Wait,
wasn't.
wait.
It was a breakable controller, bro.
Wait. You can't say the DualShock 3 ain't got no weight to it and then put the fucking Wii U
What?
controller.
Not even that, but then the
It's
triggers
lighter,
on that.
The
Hey,
Pro
which-
controller is lighter than the fucking DualShock 3.
The
Which
triggers on
DualShock
that
3
thing were
though?
terrible
Oh yeah, the
too.
DualShock 3 broke easy. I agree
You
with
know,
that.
they in the same ranking, so I agree with both of them. Neither one of them feel like shit. There you go.
That thing broke if you breathe on them thumbsticks.
All right.
We got next.
The Sega controller.
Those need to be S or
That
A.
was pretty good. That's a pretty good controller.
Really? I feel like that's
Is
an
that- is
A
that
at the most.
That's the 3
No,
button.
but-
That's the 3 button.
The only
I
three
feel like
buttons should be a
anything
B,
without
dog.
a fucking
It should be a
analog
B
should be a
because
C or a D.
the 6 button came out. Remember the 6 button joint was better than that.
Yeah, the 6 button was better. Yeah,
No,
yeah, it was.
There's a reason fighting games to this day, like their fighting controllers, are based off those Sega controllers. They were just like
no.
perfect.
It was
Mhm.
great. I'm just saying that it came out with a better iteration with
Mm.
the 6 button.
All right, so what that's
Can't
A.
ignore this.
on that, right?
What y'all saying?
A or S.
I say B.
I'll say B too.
A? Okay. We can make adjustments after. The Dreamcast controller.
Get out of that's an S.
Oh no!
S.
Controller.
As an S. Hey. It was beyond its time. It's
Yo, I ain't gonna lie
its
to you.
memory card was a goddamn
Hold on. I
screen.
want to say thank you. This is what I was saying to them in the DMs. This controller deserves way more respect.
Yeah.
They don't understand how innovative and ahead of its time this controller was.
Bruh.
The wire at the bottom of the controller.
I was calling plays. I had my plays
Dog.
hitting on my screen in NBA and NFL 2K,
Word.
bro.
Yeah, but that's
That
the
was what I'm
DMU though. That's not the actual controllers itself, like the analog.
Hey, that shit was part of the controller. It was the first controller with a touch screen
Bro,
on it.
this controller.
Its memory card was
If
a fucking handheld.
if you have one or less analog, you are by default.
First of all, hold on. First of all, look, I know it's gonna be gimmicky, right? But who was not blown away by the memory card? It had video games on it.
No,
Bro.
the
It
VM
had buttons
changed
on
the
it.
game. The
You can take it out and play on it.
Yeah, facts.
You-
But
I-
it
but-
was the controller though.
If your mom took the console from you, you're like, "Can I get the memory card?" She's like, "Oh,
Right,
yeah, you got the
right.
memory card." You be in the back just rocking
They
out
play
on
with
the
those.
memory
They
card.
play that little Sonic game that's on a little
Yeah,
Kyle
come
pen.
on,
y'all see y'all up in
Nah,
the
So where we putting this, man? I need a.
It's at least a B, dog.
It's at least a B. At least a B. At
No,
least a B.
it's C or D. Like
I say A or S, but I mean, if we're gonna go in the middle, I'll say B.
Yeah, we gonna go to the middle. Go with B.
Yeah, put that right there. Put that right
It
there.
deserves way more respect.
GameCube
Yeah.
controller. This is an A or S to me.
A or
Yeah,
S.
I give it an A.
Yeah.
S.
Yeah.
I give it an A.
S.
I give
You know
it
what? I
an
give
I'd
it
put
an
it
A.
in S,
I
honestly.
give it an A because it was you had to learn that controller.
Yeah, you did.
So I give
Games
it an
could
A.
third-party games couldn't even fuck with that controller. Like,
Yeah,
what
I
do we
give
do?
it. As I said, I give it an A because of that.
Dude, you know how many times they re-put out the GameCube controller? Get that shit in S.
Yeah.
Come on, they tried to. That shit needed to be backwards compatible with every fucking.
That was one of the
Like-
first controllers they tried to figure out for the
that's a good
Switch when it
point.
was first out.
Okay.
So we gotta move it up a notch. We gotta move it up. It gotta go to S.
Anybody
Yeah.
got a problem with S? Yeah.
No, I'll put it on S. Put it on S. I like
All
that.
right. Well,
I
okay.
Fine. Damn, Nintendo running things around here.
Nintendo running things right now.
The PS1.
It got no analog. Bring that
That
shit
was,
to
that
C.
was the one without the Dual Shock.
See.
Yep.
Yeah, that's like
See, yeah.
Put it in C.
All right. N64.
Oh boy.
that's another.
That's
Hold
C.
on.
That joint had a controller. That joint had a button right in the middle of the back. For no reason. Nah.
The analog changed the game though, man.
Honestly, I would
But it
Nobody had analog. prior to
Nobody
that.
did have analog, true. So
Yeah. You gotta
I
give
would
it a
put it in B.
wasn't it the 64 that forced the PlayStation to add
Right.
analogs to their shit? So
No.
yeah, B.
No, that controller, that was also the first controller with rumble features too.
Facts.
B.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
Yeah, well, it wasn't.
Nah,
Why not?
it was the one you had to add the cartridge to.
That's
to get
it.
rumble.
That's
Oh, that was
it.
it.
That's
That don't make it good. That don't make it good.
You guys were hyping up the VMU for Dreamcast. Put that thing in B.
Yeah, you gotta be. You gotta give it Dreamcast that love. You gotta put
That it's just that
What did
awkward
it
way
deserve
you.
to get a B though? What did it deserve?
what for
It
me?
was,
What the
Nah.
why? Y'all asking why?
The first
Alright, here's
analog,
thing.
the
We got
first analog, first
debut
rumble.
of the analog stick, which
Mhm.
everybody copied.
But it was annoying though. The analog stick was in a
it
stupid
changed
spot.
the game.
Well, what was
Change
the
the
first
game.
time we
Think
ever
about this.
seen one?
Yeah, you got to put respect on that, Jim. You got to put respect.
Gotta put respect on that Mario. Remember that Mario 64? You just tap it with
Yo,
the.
that was the first console I actually brought myself for myself. Like that was my first
Facts.
console I brought.
but it was real
And I still-
awkward to hold, man.
Yeah, the
Like,
It was. You got
It
used
was,
to
that's
it.
what I'm saying. I have to
Yeah, I
argue.
don't think it
that
was,
listen,
though.
listen.
It was weird,
The-
the whole.
Adjusting to the N64 controller convinced me I could do anything I set my mind to. Like, I had no
Word,
more
word.
doubt in
I
life.
agree with him.
I'm like, if I can adjust it
Yo,
using
if
this,
you made Mario do a backflip, you had it.
Fact.
You had it once you learned how to do the backflip with that button in the back. You had it.
Facts.
nunchuck, I'm putting D. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
That thing
Blandrew, make me a case that it's better. Just I might maybe put it at C. You got to make a case.
wait, what's your problem with it
Which
in the
one?
first place?
It's
Which one? What?
the nunchuck, bro. It's,
Oh no, that's an F.
Look, you
No,
gotta-
that's a Z minus. That's a Z minus. No,
Hold on, Blandrew, you
No.
gotta admit that's a gimmick controller.
yeah, man, no, that was never good.
Absolutely
It was never. In order to use that other controller for that mother, you had to plug it to the nunchuck to use the actual.
Exactly.
No, fuck that. No,
How many
hell
times did
no.
this thing RIP, man? Get it out of here. man.
Nah, never. No.
like the thing about like most of the rest of these controllers, like C and above. If you like had an adapter and you had to use it in any other like console, you probably could some way. Like the nunchuck, I don't think it translates well to anything else because they
No.
made it so solely for that console. And I just don't think it's good, man.
No, well, I'm basing these controllers off based on what they did for their console, and for what they did with their console, I think Wiimote definitely needs to be higher than D tier.
No, man. Because what it did for gamers? No, nigga. You know how many shoulders that thing threw out? No.
Like TV screens?
How many TV screens broke? Yeah. How many kids got hit in the back of the head on accident? Nah, like
what game needed that? Like, nah, get out of here.
Look, once you play like a shooter with that thing, it's impossible to go back to like controller on
the Duke. Got to be a B or an A.
No, that's an F minus 2.
It was better
right next to the
fucking Dreamcast controller.
Man, they replaced that controller. They replaced that controller in 2 years. Like, let's
smooth right. If you put the Dreamcast controller in B, you can't put the Duke in C.
You can't compare the Duke to the Dreamcast controller. Never. The Duke.
All right, but hold on. We got the PlayStation underneath in the C tier, underneath the Duke.
That's what I'm saying.
The Duke.
The Dreamcast got to go to C, and the Duke got to go to B. I'm okay with that. The Duke was a better controller than the Dreamcast controller.
Never. The chat don't even want that motherfucker.
Well, because the chat they're in the fucking aisle. They're not logical right now.
Its name is the Duke. I mean, the name is even the Duke, bro.
You give the Duke or the Dreamcast controller to any kid right now that never seen it
before. Which one do you think they're going to pick?
The Dreamcast gets it because it has the screen. The Duke has memory cards, no screen. Bad buttons.
Bad buttons. That's the bottom.
Bad buttons.
How many niggas tripped over that shit?
Bad buttons. Hey. The Duke. Are we arguing about the Duke? Though,
yes!
Bro? That's the bane of gaming right there, bro. The best thing that happened to gaming.
I want to ask the question though. What game besides Halo did you care about the Duke for? Yeah. It was like a one game controller.
Doom 3.
They had the weird camera buttons.
Because people complained about it though, like
people didn't have the proper hand size and shit like that.
It was big.
But I ain't gonna lie. That was the reason why I strayed away from it. But that was the reason why I strayed away from the Dreamcast too. And the Xbox controller is better than the Dreamcast.
So you got small.
Hell no.
Can we just acknowledge the fact that the Dreamcast is in B simply for like a little toy that comes with the Dreamcast?
No,
it came with something. It was a better controller than the Duke.
Like even the Wii U has like the best touchscreen, but you guys put that in C tier.
Looking at the picture, look at the buttons on the Duke, and you can see what is that? It doesn't make sense. The buttons
the Duke had more functional buttons.
Every Nintendo controller left is where it belongs on the screen, in my opinion.
Yeah, let's keep it like that. That's good.
All right, we're gonna come back to it. The Wii classic controller.
Never used it.
Next to the nunchuck.
Why are you even aiming that high?
Next to the nunchuck.
No, you tripping? No.
That's why not.
Good control. If you play Smash,
it's at least a B.
It's a good control for Smash.
I think it's a B at least.
It has no grip.
No, not even that. You got a damn nunchuck piece at the bottom of that motherfucker. You got a whole other controller. It's wired but not wired. Like
the NES and the SNES didn't really have a grip either, though.
No. Sort of. They're curved.
Why is it two of those controllers? It's the same controller.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. You can't hold
the Famicom controller. Is the same controller.
Technically, yeah. They just had to move them because they're just the same design but different consoles. Listen, I think it's a B. This shit before my time, of course.
Yeah,
what is that? What is that?
Isn't that the
That is the Famicom.
That's a Sega. That's a Sega. That's a Famicom. You're right.
Famicom.
Yeah,
That's
Famicom.
That's
right.
That shit like y'all just got the Japanese version. That's it.
Yeah,
that's like NES.
Give it C tier.
I'm pretty sure it rubbed the skin off.
What?
Something.
I never even seen that.
I've never touched it.
I don't even know what the fuck.
That was the prototype of the prototype PS3.
It looked like that. It looked the boomerang.
No. If we got the Master System controller down there, it's the same essentially as the NES Famicom though. It's kind of the same.
It really is.
The difference is people got to use the shit.
No. Damn, the Sega controller. Yeah. The Master System, that's the Master System controller. I know this controller. That's the struggle controller.
Yeah.
Leave it where it's at. Leave it where it's at.
Leave it where it's at.
Yeah, the struggle. The D-pad was Yeah. The Blitz.
What's that, Sega Saturn? What's that?
Yeah, it's before your time.
Going on right now. Jimmy know at the time.
So where this going?
Hell yeah.
I'm putting it in A.
I didn't play that many games on Saturn.
I'll give it an A.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. That was the original fighting controller that everybody.
Yeah, it was. It was. As soon as I got that with Street Fighter, it was a wrap.
Exactly. Let's close this out. What needs to go up? What needs to go down?
Dreamcast needs to go down.
Stop that. Nah, Dreamcast up.
Yo, stop hating on Dreamcast. You got enough Nintendo clout on here.
Hey, hold on. Where's the 360 controller at? It's not on here?
It's S.
Okay, it belongs there. It belongs there. It belongs there. Yeah, for sure.
All right. I'm good with that list, bro.
I'm struggling though with the Duke and the Dreamcast controller.
That Duke need to be in the F section.
No,
it does.
But only a select group of people really like that controller though.
All right, let's lower the Duke, bro. Let's put it on C, dog.
No, lower the
Dreamcast to A.
If you go to the Dreamcast, go up. Don't go down.
I honestly think the Dreamcast got to be C.
Oh, you gotta move on.
You don't need the N64 controller above the Dream. No, don't do that.
Yeah, the N64 controller is not better.
No, hold on. The Wii Pro controller is better than never.
No, I gotta give you that. Hell no, it's not better than the Dreamcast controller. I agree with that.
The wire at the bottom, that rumble was crazy loud.
Sega need more respect than that.
It had a hard plastic analog stick.
Hey, what do you plug that Wii Pro controller into? Because the cord is
the nunchuck.
You plug it in.
Yeah.
It works
into the TV remote.
It's a good controller.
It's a good controller. That was what was holding it back. Was you got to plug it into that TV remote?
It's just a little bit. My bad. It's slightly too small. It's slightly too small.
And it's small. It is a small ass controller.
I mean, I guess we just gonna stick with this. This is the closest we gonna get to agreeing.
Yeah, I still disagree with that Wiimote nunchuck placement, but
and hold on, I gotta ask because I'm here for the older gamers. Why is the Atari controller right there? I just want to know why y'all didn't just because that started everything. So I just want to know why that controller.
I wasn't here yet, so yeah, I don't know neither.
Yeah,
I would give it a C. To be honest, I mean, it did its job.
The 26.
For its time, yeah, sure, it's for its time.
That's when video games had one function.
Yeah, I mean, for its time, it's nostalgic, but I mean, as far as functionality, we can't say anyone's list.
I mean, it worked better than the Duke. I mean, I'm just
wow, that's okay.
That's wild. Yeah.
You gonna wrap that up? You clearly don't like to do it. We gonna wrap that one up. All right, that was fun.
Smooth killed me because he was defending it. He said even he wasn't feeling that controller.
But I got it now. I got the remastered version.
You use it? Tell the truth. Do you use it?
I use it.
Okay, all right. If you use it, then it's different.
Yeah. Right. So you just a new fan of the Duke.
That's what that is. That's what that is.
Oh man,
feeling nostalgic, man.
All right, so on to the next thing. So Kid Smooth, so you have a Sekiro challenge. What a time to be alive, right? What a time to be alive where you get more money from being trash at games than being good. Okay. So you have $1,000 on the line.
$1,000 on the line.
$1,000 on the line, and all you got to do is beat Sekiro in less than 40 hours.
Well, 40 hours maximum. Yeah.
Game time. Yeah.
And you can't look at
explain how Smooth. There's something people going to know. Explain the adjustments that might need to be made for the time. I saw that on Twitter, and I wasn't really.
Wait, somebody already got adjustments already?
No. I'm saying they say they may adjust it accordingly to.
Well, if they find out, like for example, let's say after like reviews and shit start trickling in, if they find out the game is like shorter or easier than what everybody's expecting, they will adjust. Or if it's harder than or longer than what people are expecting, like the average time they on like how long to beat, they'll put the average times and stuff like that. Then they'll make adjustments. But right now we're assuming based off previous Dark Souls games and Bloodborne and whatnot, that's why the 40 hours is in place.
Okay, so it's an estimation for now.
Man, I wish I was a bum at games and people would pay me to play games.
Man, it's supposed to be
wow,
that shit crazy, bro.
Wow,
I think you're gonna get it though. I do think you're gonna get that money.
If you don't do it though, right? Everybody that put in money, you owe them a full.
Well, no, the initial spot, because I don't know who's adding into the pot, but like people like Erica, Omar, J Dubs, I think it's like 4 people. I think he's responsible for 550. The thing about GLM,
hey man, you got to make sure.
No. But that's the reason why this challenge actually is, because if GLM doesn't come through, J Dub is insuring that amount.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
Yo, Jack. Jack, what we good for games for? Like, why do we even?
Bro,
why do we bother?
Bro, I don't know what the fuck going on. I ain't never got no offer like this, fam. Ever. Kofi made me an offer. He said I got to platinum that game to get his part of the Patreon. Like, I got to platinum the whole fucking. I don't even got to beat it. Like, god damn.
This is crazy, bro. We out here being good at games for no reason at all.
Right? That's crazy, bro.
It's a new hustle, 2019.
This was like gaming affirmative action.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Now this is like being, you know, how like we live in a culture where everybody's a victim. This is the equivalent to that. Like
movement of gaming. Oh man.
Crazy, bro. But listen, I hope you get that money, Smooth, because you know at the end of the generation you're gonna have to buy me a PS5 when you lose that bet. So
Damn.
Yeah, I can't wait for this to happen. Y'all gonna be shocked.
So I hope you do win.
Yo, they said that thing might have 20 gig of
Yeah, you know that shit. Even if that was remotely like even speculation, you think it's gonna be $400 with that?
The rumors alone is like $1,000
PlayStation. I still haven't got my game from Smooth.
Oh, but, fucking, you ain't heard? Me and Jack Move have a side bet. Since Jack Move didn't beat me, you can't get the game.
No. I'm not involved in
What does Jack Move have to do with what you owe me?
Yeah, I told Jack Move, I was like, hey, if you get a game, if you beat me in live, I'll get Bond his game right now. Problem is he didn't beat me.
Listen, I have nothing to do with y'all. Fuck with y'all.
By the way, Jay Barry donated to the Patreon, and he's making me play Until Dawn.
Ooh, do you start that game?
Ask Jay Barr if he wants me to play that game instead, because I actually own that game and I'm about to start it.
I think the game he's making me play because you remember I got the game early when it first came out, and I didn't like it. I thought it was trash.
Yeah, he didn't like it. Yeah,
I thought it was trash. Also, somebody else, Victor, I think it was, he donated for me and Bond to go 1v1 in Halo when it comes out. Halo 2 specifically.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Y'all doing a PC version? What version y'all doing?
It's gonna be
We're
PC
all
version.
gonna
Yeah.
have weapon wheel nights and campaign and multi. Smooth, you ain't invited because you bought me play on that trash box. So
Slam.
They should have crossplay. They should. I don't know if they will.
Yeah, I don't think they should. No, they can leave that over there.
You know, since they call Bond Halo in college and everything, you know. So
I will say this though, BG, I'm going to relearn the game on mouse and keyboard, but when we play, it'll be on controllers.
Okay.
Before I like dive into relearning the game under mouse and keyboard.
Okay.
Because once you Halo's like the only first-person shooter I can play on a controller. Outside of that, it just doesn't feel right.
Okay. Before we get to Halo, Survive Together is over because there is no more crossplay between Xbox and Nintendo on Fortnite.
No, that's incorrect. That's incorrect.
I keep hearing different shit about it. I don't know.
I thought because didn't IGN and freaking Review Tech have to correct themselves?
I don't know what's the.
So basically, if you go into a random match, like when you do like a quick play of Fortnite, it'll put you in a mobile pool with like mobile users. But you can actually set up lobbies and play with your friends and stuff on PC, like PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox if you want to.
So it's not. It's just randos. You can't run into randos crossplay.
I heard that, and then I also heard that there's no changes at all. So I don't fucking know.
No, I've heard that they're putting the mobile pool. Yeah, they definitely have. It's not. They've been separated out of the Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah, I heard that too. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Either way,
Yeah, so they forced to play with cell phone players.
Yeah, I mean, listen. I mean, at the end of the day, you're dealing with the frames advantage. You know
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, 160, 130.
Cell phones run at a higher frame than the Xbox One S players.
Wow.
Ooh, Jesus,
that's not true.
Hey, Smooth, don't let me like this movie.
That's in PUBG,
frame.
right? That's in PUBG though, right?
No, Fortnite.
Oh damn, even worse.
Fortnite is 60 frames on all platforms.
And everything except the Switch.
Except the Switch. Oh wow.
Yeah. It's it's
I don't play that shit.
I don't know. So I guess on cell phones it was higher than the Switch. I guess.
That's kind of funny, dog. That's like telling Blandry that he had to ride the short bus. He could no longer ride the bus. Like you're telling me I can only play with like iPad users and cell phone users? That's fucked
Look,
up.
they had to get him out of here, man. They gotta get him out. They gotta keep the playing field even.
Smooth. I don't know why you laughing because you have to be playing against cell phone users soon too.
Oh, facts.
What? What did he say? What?
You gonna be playing against cell phone users too?
They put live on Android.
What you mean? Why?
That. Oh, okay. All right. I mean, at least we ain't forced. At least we ain't forced. Like, we're designating your fucking matchmaking with cell phone users. That's bad. That's like being like really. That's like literally being like. Sorry, dog. Like, oh man,
Did you petty?
nah, man. That shit reminds me of I'm not even gonna say that because that shit's offensive.
Go say it. I want to.
Nah. I'm trying to figure out. Nah,
Go say it.
nah, man. It's
Talk
like
about this. So this Halo Master Chief Collection and Reach are going to be one by one making its way to Steam.
Shout out to the PC.
Damn, they are winning.
They don't gotta pay for the
Wait. So that means it's not exclusive no more, right?
No, because now Steam is a Windows exclusive.
Oh, how? Oh yeah, I heard that. I heard that saying. I heard that shit. I was drinking milk, right? And it turned into chocolate milk as soon as I heard that shit, like magically, because that's a magical statement. You know what I'm saying? Because now Microsoft.
oh, I thought it was because milk came out your ass.
No, never. I don't know what you and Phil be doing, but nigga, that's between you and y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really deal with the milk and ass segment. Nigga, y'all the ones get fucking the ass, my nigga.
Why else would milk turn to chocolate? But like,
hey, that shit magically appeared, my nigga. I mean, it just did, just like that statement. You know, I mean, Xbox.
I got a question for Smooth on this. You said it's okay if it comes to PC, but why does it have to come to Steam? What is wrong with Steam?
Here we go.
like I just don't.
He doesn't want you to have that satisfaction.
I don't understand why. Like I feel like it doesn't match in with the whole vision. Like when I'm thinking them delivering Xbox games to everybody, I thought it was on their own services. So
I think. Go ahead. My bad.
Xbox Live everywhere.
Everywhere.
No, a lot of Xbox dudes was using the ecosystem excuse, and now they can't use that no more.
Yeah,
either. That's what it is.
One, they're gonna sell more on Steam, and two, they're gonna reach way more players. They're trying to put their games on every platform. Remember?
Yeah, like a third party, right? They third party people now. That's what they are. That's what they are.
But lastly, Smooth, I don't think you would be complaining if it was on the Epic Store or on Origin. Something tells me that's the case.
I probably wouldn't, honestly.
Oh my! So
hey, it's pro consumer. It's pro consumer. Why be mad about the pro consumer shit?
No, because Steam is the fucking ghetto, dog. Like it's
it was the ghetto.
I think Smooth's problem with Steam is like most of the PC players like that talk the most shit. They're like, they prop up Steam. That's the pretentious PC players. You don't hear none of them talking about, Origin and all that. Most of them, they prop up Steam. That's why Smooth doesn't like it.
Problem is Steam makes him feel inferior. Xbox Store, he doesn't feel bad.
Hey, Smooth.
What's up?
What's that shit you said about the lobster and Steam?
Oh, I said I said what the hell did I say? I said I would let Lobster jerk me off before I play Halo on Steam. Hey, I will. You won't catch me on play Halo on Steam. I'll play Halo. I'll still continue to play Halo. It's not on
wait. How you seafood jerking, my nigga? Like what's going on?
No, I'm just saying it was just a figure of speech. It was just
enjoy your game crashes on the Windows Store because we know that's.
I'm gonna play on Windows. I got an Xbox.
Yeah, play that short bus version on that that Xbox. Is Smooth.
The short bus, short bus. My ass shit gonna be 4K 60 on that bitch. Actually, that shit 4K 60 right now. So I mean, I ain't got to do nothing with like those settings. I ain't got to make sure I have a proper monitor. This nigga's still playing on 1080p monitors and shit. Like,
oh man, wait for that game to run right.
It runs right now.
Wait, so you mean to tell me he gonna get he gonna get Halo on Steam and still be playing at 720p? Oh man.
Oh damn, Jesus.
It's interesting, man, to see them work together because
you better hope that game doesn't have crossplay with console.
Oh, you better, yeah, real shit. That keyboard and mouse is gonna be something.
It probably won't. For some reason, I don't think it will.
No, they should make it have it for private matches, though.
If private. Well, isn't it cross? Oh no, the whole Halo 5 Forge thing that's on PC, that's not crossplay, is it? Or is it? It is, isn't it?
I don't think it is. Is it?
The
Forge?
The Forge thing.
The modding community in that game on the Master Chief Collection is about to be insane. It's going to be ridiculous. The modding community is going to do so much insane stuff.
I would agree.
It's safe to say that Halo Infinite is going to be on PC, and
those going to PC. I still don't think it's going to Steam day one.
The question is whether it will come to Steam, because this is the first time we're seeing Microsoft kind of have that relationship with Steam.
Yo, if they announce that shit, I probably throw my Xbox in the Passaic River. Like, I'm not playing, dog. Like, for real, I would throw that shit in the Passaic River.
They might be something up, because at the end of the day, they're doing like a timed release with each version of Halo on Master Chief Collection. This could be a marketing setup for Infinite. We have to think about it. We talked about it on ILP today. Like, that's what I feel. Dogs and cats are playing together. We still got Google.
Well, what they need to do is they need to go
coming out here, man. If a competition,
they need to fucking buy Steam or something.
They can't afford Steam.
They can't afford that ghetto ass shit.
Okay, you say so.
Wait.
You say so.
Hold on. Platforms and services instead of actually getting games.
Wait a minute. That's what I'm saying. They don't even want to fund decent games. Why would they buy a whole platform like Steam? Though, like they're gonna be out of
because they can't get their fucking store right. So buy Steam.
Xbox budget ain't even high enough to buy a AAA like developer.
Like what the hell are they talking about?
They ain't even got their budget ain't even right for that, bro.
Why can't someone?
What's their budget?
Why do you talk?
Hey, I don't know, but I know they bought Compulsion Games, bro.
Like, but they also bought
somewhere in the area.
They also bought an Xcloud. They also built another
City.
They also bought
everybody they bought ain't AAA, bro.
Tell me why they got these fucking crazy ass talent from every big fucking dev team possible.
What, to make small games like they said?
So you think people from Rockstar and Santa Monica just sign up to Xbox for small games? You think they're just
it's not Microsoft. They signed up to Microsoft to get paid. No, they signed to get paid, bro. They don't give a fuck what they make. They want to get paid.
You got people from Metroid Prime to make Recore. So I mean,
right? I mean, what the fuck? Like,
I mean,
you falling for the hype still, nigga? You still falling for this hype?
Damn. What's up? You want to hear something crazy, Jack and BG?
What's up?
The Browns turned around their fortunes faster than the Xbox.
That's pretty outrageous, man.
They was like 30-1 over 2 seasons. No, more than that.
1-30, yeah, something like that.
I said 30-1. My bad. I meant it backwards.
The reverse, yeah.
I meant it backwards. It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Why do you talk about Steam like it's a hoopty or something like the like it's the hoopty version?
It makes Smooth feel inferior.
It doesn't make me feel inferior. I just think
it does.
No, I just think what Steam is really Steam. I look at Steam as a fucking console. That's how PC gamers treat it. They treat it like a console. They talk all this shit when they're talking about PC. They're giving you all these benefits like choice and PC. We can do this, we can do that.
They sound like Xbox niggas.
Yeah, we can do this, we can do that. Right. The minute one of the motherfucking publishers. Let one of those publishers turn sideways on their asses. Them niggas want to cry. You can get our game here on Epic, but that one ain't on Steam.
Oh, they like the Lord.
You can get it on Epic. Like, you guys were. You know that thing about console gamers, right? Console gamers are more fucking built. They are built right. Console gamers are mentally tougher than PC gamers. Yes, they are. You know why? You know why? Because we literally have to go out and get different hardware when shit doesn't go all right. You motherfuckers got to go from one launcher to the other, and you guys are too lazy to do that shit. Like, you guys will sit there and boycott and cry and whine over fucking launchers and store placements.
Hey, you right about console gamers, bro, because you was strong as fuck playing Crackdown that day. You was strong trying to hold that smile in there, bro. You know you wasn't enjoying yourself. You was not enjoying yourself at all.
Enjoying myself.
No, you was not, bro. You was about to break shit.
I was a happy ass camper there.
That smile was crooked as fuck, my nigga. You was mad. You was holding it.
I agree with Smooth. Console gamers are strong because ain't no way I could go 5 years without playing any games.
Oh man.
Well, nigga.
With not to mention Red Rings of Death. Wow.
I'm still waiting for it. I'm still waiting for a 6. I'm waiting for a 6 teraflop game. I'm still waiting for that game that's exclusive to Xbox, made by Microsoft, that takes advantage of all that power we heard about for the 2 years before it came out.
You ain't gonna see it.
Ain't gonna never see it, dog.
Quite a few games took advantage of that.
Which one?
Fucking Forza Horizon 4 did, and Gears of War 4 did, and fucking hell, even fucking Red Dead managed to take advantage of that.
No. Red Dead don't belong to Microsoft.
No, it doesn't. But I'm saying they took advantage of it.
I mean,
in ways no other console did.
What? None of those games you named look better than God of War, my nigga, with 4 teraflops or even 1 teraflop on the base PS4. They can take advantage of those 6 teraflops, bro. They haven't wowed nobody since when? I don't even know when.
The third party.
Bro, could you imagine what Naughty Dog would do with the Xbox One X?
Bruh, I'm saying.
Yeah, it's been third parties. I mean, that's just the reality of it right now.
I mean, if you want to argue fucking developers, and go ahead. I mean, I'm not going to fight against that.
You can't. That's
but that's not the point. But you're like you're talking about something a developer did with a studio did versus what a console.
Microsoft is the richest company in the world. They just bought like 20 developers. They couldn't buy nobody to take advantage of it.
Did you just say they don't have a budget for fucking triple? Shut the fuck up.
They don't. They don't. Exactly. They don't.
And shit.
That's what y'all niggas say. That's what Xbox niggas say. Y'all got all this money. You spent your money on 6 teraflops and got 2. That's what happened. You got a 6 teraflop and take advantage of 2. Fuck, nigga, like y'all ain't doing shit, bro. This shit is crazy. Microsoft ain't doing shit. I don't know why you still standing by that bullshit, bro. I mean, I
bought a total of 9 Xboxes and didn't get his money's worth for any of them.
Man,
I got more than my money worth. I always get my money's worth out of Xbox.
Hey,
best believe that.
Hey, as long as you say it, nigga. I mean, if you say it,
what I did get my money's worth is this bullshit 980 Ti that's in my fucking PC. That shit gave me some shiny ass emails.
That's because you ran away like a bitch when you were getting owned in Battlefront PC.
Yee, damn, Jesus.
I can have more fun on consoles because it's easier.
This nigga said shiny emails. Hey man, Uncle Phil gonna show up the first 3 years of next gen. Watch what he put out.
Coming.
Watch what he put out. That money.
Hey, he's showing up to the Samsung shit next time. They little conference they have. He gonna be there with Samsung, Apple, all that. He gonna be there with his black shirt on. He instead of having a controller shirt, he gonna have like a phone cover shirt on and shit. Watch, y'all niggas y'all gonna see exactly what Xbox do with this.
He's gonna have a Switch shirt on.
Yo, I can't wait till I see Phil Spencer on Nintendo's E3 stage one year.
Watch, I bet. Hey, it might be this year. They both gonna be at E3.
That's what
might be this year.
By the way, it was debunked that the Xbox games were going to Nintendo, right?
Yeah,
that's not
no, it wasn't debunked. They just didn't specifically.
They said they have
Game
nothing
Pass,
announced
Game
right
Pass
now.
was
Yeah,
the thing that's not debunked.
Yeah.
Now it was Xbox Live. They're talking about they might go there to do their little achievements or whatever, but I doubt that happened too. So I don't know. Okay. We'll see.
They need it. Lord knows they need it.
I mean, Xbox and Nintendo need it.
I mean, it's about to lap the Xbox, so apparently it doesn't need it. I mean,
I'm not worried about that shit. About the lap. I mean, this shit gonna just sit there. This shit sits on your fucking TV stand for fucking 9 months out the year. Like, I mean, shit.
Blandrew, they closing the gap.
Yep.
Blandrew, they closing the gap.
Y'all gonna be talking about fucking the Switch passing like the Xbox One. By that time, the fucking next gen Xbox is gonna be already out. So nobody's worried about that shit.
You still won't pass
I know.
Switch with that.
The next gen Xbox is gonna sell less than this gen though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what's the point of buying next gen if it's gonna be everywhere?
I actually agree. I do think the next Xbox console is gonna sell less. And that's not shitting on it. That's just saying.
That's just facts. It's just the way they're going with it. That's how it looks. Everything on PC, everything on cell phones. There's no reason to buy it.
That's and that's simply just because Microsoft doesn't seem to care about it anymore. They're giving you every reason not to buy one if you think about it.
So what you're saying is they should go third party at this rate.
No, they already are third party.
But
they're not really. They're not really third party.
Well, what makes a company a third party company?
Yeah, I mean, how many games has Microsoft actually published for any other platform?
Minecraft Story. I mean, I don't know.
They didn't publish that game. Actually, that doesn't even.
They own it.
They own the Minecraft IP, but they didn't publish that.
All right, if y'all gonna make
do you not read the when you put in video games? Do you see splash screens that
it's still their game.
Or
at the
reaching
end
around
of the day.
they usually other publishers buy in on publishing rights to publish some of these games. Microsoft itself has not published a game for anybody outside of Xbox and Windows.
Correct.
Facts.
So it's publishing that makes it third party. Okay.
So next gen, Xbox will probably actually do very well, but Microsoft will do well, but the Xbox won't. That's the difference.
Facts. Yeah, Microsoft is growing in gaming. Xbox is not growing in gaming. It's actually dying.
Isn't Microsoft Xbox?
Especially
Microsoft ain't Xbox. Xbox is a division of Microsoft.
Xbox is Microsoft, but Microsoft is an Xbox. That's how I see it.
Xbox is a console. That's why it's called an Xbox.
But Xbox is the Xbox brand when it's gaming.
Are you worried about the brand or are you worried about the console?
I'm not worried. I'm worried about the brand. The brand is important. The Xbox brand is fine.
What's more important, the console to you or the brand? Because the brand is branching out everywhere else.
The brand is fine.
The places you don't like. The brand is doing great, but the console is dying. If you care about the console, then care about the console. Otherwise, you're gonna be playing with them PC niggas you don't like.
But how can we say the console is dying when the MPD numbers are still coming up and it's doing better than the 360 era, which is arguably their best system?
No,
that's the thing. We gotta be careful making blank statements of saying that financially the console is doing fine. It's just not outpacing the PlayStation.
No, financially it's not doing fine.
No, it is doing fine. It's actually the equivalent of like PlayStation 4 going diamond and Xbox is going gold. They're still doing well. They're just that PlayStation is doing so phenomenally. Day and date, the 360 sold more than the Xbox One, bro. Like if you go day and date, the time of life, the 360 outsold the Xbox. MPD numbers contradict that. They already showed that the PlayStation.
MPD, why are we talking about MPD?
Because we're talking about console revenue, right? Are we talking about console revenue? Are we talking about console dying?
But we only talking about America.
Let's go to what the
revenue.
Why
are we only talking about
America? Let's go about what the revenue say. Why are we avoiding the revenue?
Why are we?
Do you have the raw numbers for the other countries?
Nobody does. I'm just saying. MPD doesn't neither.
But you're commenting as in, but America, we get American stats, don't we?
No, that's all we look at. All I'm saying is that's all MPD looks at is American numbers.
Right,
you can't just look at that.
Correct.
That's not. These companies don't look at MPD for their numbers. They look at the total number. Why? Would they just look at America when they're available in Europe?
I'm not saying they exclusively look at America, but they do look at America.
These companies have their numbers.
We can't ignore it.
No, you can't. We can't ignore it. It's right because Microsoft is an American company, and it's losing in America
why was King Thrash? Why was the PS3 considered a failure? When it did decent worldwide, but where did it really kind of suck at?
It's
North America.
North America. It came out a year late, $600, and it's still outsold the Xbox.
Can I interrupt real quick?
But it was still considered software for somehow. It outpaced the Xbox 360, but yet software still sold better on the Xbox 360.
Can I
there were more 360s out there.
But didn't it outsell? Oh shit!
Look at him! He mixed up. Yeah, you did. Go ahead.
You know what? Go ahead, Bob, because I already know what he's about to say. Go ahead.
Get outsold in America. The PS3 still sold more worldwide, though.
Yeah, every year, every month it won.
Every month. So you had
Xbox on every no, it's not MPD. MPD is only America, fuck nigga. What you talking about?
I know, but here's where you're funny, sir. Here's where you're funny. Here's where you're funny.
Calm down.
Here's where you're funny. I'm calm.
The PS3 outsold the Xbox 360 every month worldwide. Every month. I'm not. And look it up.
Yo, listen to this. Watch me swat this man with the facts. All right.
Swat me with the facts. Go ahead.
So overall, right? Word has it that the PlayStation 3 outsold the Xbox 360 worldwide, right? Lifetime sales, right? Is that it? That's what you're referring to?
Say that again.
Overall, worldwide, lifetime sales to PS3 outsold the Xbox 360, correct?
Right.
However, when you look at the cells that you don't want us to look at, the MPDs, you know, North America, where Xbox 360 I think outsold the PS3 by like 20 million or some shit like that. Right. Yeah. And then when you look at even though PS3 has what you say more consoles out, or I think you just fucking fucked that up. But
how
the 360, when it came to game sales, games sold better on the 360 than the PS3, even though the PS3 had more consoles sold. Why is that, sir?
What are you talking about right now, man?
I'm trying to put your stats
talking about. Number one, okay, let me answer your question real quick because it's dumb as fuck. Number one, why are we taking out half of the planet or over half of the planet just to make your numbers an argument, bro? That's first and foremost right now.
I'm not
if you go by MPD scores, why are we going just highlighting
other numbers?
Bro? What do you mean?
I'm not refuting those numbers. I'm just highlighting the others.
What? Yeah, of course it sold better in America. Yes, it did.
And where do you live, sir?
What? Right? What does it matter where you live? I live in America.
All right. I rest my case. Let's carry on.
Why do you rest your case? Because I live in America, nigga? What's wrong with this guy? Hey, go play Crackdown again, cuz. Get your mind right, man. I don't know what's going on. Get your mind right, bro. You don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm lost as shit right now, man. Nigga, like you telling me numbers in America, then it's sold more in America, and more games sold on the Xbox. And yes, nobody refuted that. But at the end of the day,
yeah, I think it started because you made a statement that consoles were dying, so you just used the MPD numbers.
No, the Xbox numbers.
Let me move on. So, Avalanche, you know, they're working on on Rage 2, so they decided to make both the Xbox version and the PS4 version of Rage 1080p 60 frames, and even on the Xbox One X. Apparently,
great idea.
Apparently, yeah, and based on, you know, how games on the Xbox One S have been performing and, like, you know, recently because they're forced in 4K, this is actually a good idea.
Love it.
It's a great idea.
I think it's a horrible idea if they have overhead. If you don't have overhead, then all right, cool. But if you have overhead, they should do something with that overhead.
I think they could have probably made the X version like at least 1440p.
Well, apparently not. I'm sure they realize we cannot do anything to guarantee a stable 60 unless we do 1080p. I don't see it. And I'm hearing Xbox gamers complain about this, but like BG said, the most recent like big budgeted AAA titles have been running unstable as fuck on the X because they're brute forcing fucking 4K native, and that's not the way to go.
Yeah, listen, I ain't got a problem with it. At the end of the day, man, frames over resolution. You know what I'm saying? That's just where I'm at. All day. So at the end of the day, listen, if it could do it, I'm not a developer. I'm not working on that project, but I've always been a fan of 60 FPS. So if they can do it, fine. If they later down the road, if they patch it, great.
And if they use all that overhead to, like, you know, on other parts of the game visually, then people are gonna be happy. They still gonna be looking at like, yo, this game look hella good.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna do. I mean, here's what I'm gonna do. I mean, if it's 1080p, I'm gonna just unplug my Xbox from my 4K TV and my 4K monitor and plug that shit to a fucking microwave and fucking play it that way.
Can't go in there. Come on, kid.
So now you too good to play at 1080p. Huh?
It's 2019. Nobody got time for that shit. Nobody got time for that.
Wow.
Yo, you hear this high stepping?
He got mad bougie, son.
Yo, fam, niggas get an Xbox One X and they change.
Yeah, son. That 4K HDR be doing it, son.
Niggas act different, dog. Niggas.
I can't believe it.
It's crazy.
Microwave, this shit crazy.
Ain't you the same nigga when before the X existed or the S was happy with 1080p or 900?
Yep. No key. Yep.
Hey, resolutions.
Yo, Smooth, tell him ain't no going back, dog.
Ain't no going back, kid. That's it.
It's like, but back then, 4K wasn't a thing. So,
kid, you gotta jump out the Lambo one time.
It wasn't a big enough thing.
Yo, it's a
kid staying
V12
in the Lambo right now. He's not trying to get out.
You know what I mean?
Yo,
you know what's a PC peasant resolution, right?
Exactly. Hey, man, niggas get a little taste of the suburbs now.
Yo,
acting totally different.
He got brand new quick.
1080p.
Classy, smooth. Oh man.
Yeah, ever since he realized he was playing at higher resolutions than Bond, you know.
I feel it.
He felt that. Yeah.
All right, okay. Let's talk about this. Rumors that Epic paid Ninja.
Oh, that's crazy.
1 million. Wait, no, not Epic.
Not Epic.
My bad. EA paid Ninja 1 million to play Apex Legends.
Rumored. I believe the shit.
I believe it though.
I believe it.
The turnout for the other games, I definitely believe it.
We in a new age of marketing.
After Anthem, I believe that.
He the biggest influencer as far as game streamers. So
that game changers,
They want to keep one of their games on the market alive. Yeah,
right. And you look at the investment; it makes sense based on his reach, right?
The game is doing so well, though. Did they need to do that?
Probably, I think they wanted just to get the word out. If you put it in the hands of the best streamers, and they come in at a direct competition to Fortnite, it makes sense, man. He's that dude on
22 million active users, and you need $1 million ad.
I mean, they ain't gonna miss it. It's gonna help them out.
These games are successful depending on how long we play them, not how much we spend on them. Well, that too, how much we spend. But the longer you play, the more you spend
because it's a free to play.
No, but it's microtransactions and shit though, right? That's why they want you. That's why they want you to play longer. That's why they get their money. You play longer, you get more dedicated to the game. Now, if you got a guy like that who has people like Fortnite gonna be watching him, and it's like basically the same game, they're gonna want to go there and learn from him, I guess.
Yeah,
so,
but I mean,
I ain't mad at him.
What I'm saying is, if with that many users, right? How many more are they expecting from him? He don't got 22 million followers.
They might have did that. They might have did that when it first came out, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking happened.
They said they had like 10 million people download the game already, right?
And like, listen, there's a lot of people, like a lot of I think there's a lot of impressionable gamers who play a game simply because their favorite streamer played it. Absolutely.
Yeah, they want to be like him.
Casual life. Yeah,
that's definitely a fact.
And then you got people who play a popular game that are streamers just to see like, okay, maybe I can get some viewers off this. They may not really be passionate about the game like that, but this is the popular game and I need to catch some of that fire.
Oh yeah, I need to get them users. Yeah.
And that's one thing I've never been able to do is play a game because it's popular.
No, never that.
So but BG, what if they back the truck up though?
Exactly.
What if they holler?
Listen, I already said last week, like people can be, pretend if they want.
Yeah.
People can pretend if they want it. Listen, EA told me they giving me something. Like, they don't even listen first. I know my value, and like I don't got that type of audience. Listen, they could have threw a quick 1,000 at.
I was just about to say
1,000.
I was just about to say for $1 million. Can you even hate the game?
I don't even need much.
1,000?
That's the best game ever made. Yeah, you heard it from me.
Exactly. That's gonna be the best game you ever played for $1 million.
Game changer.
$1 million is a lot of money, man. But I wouldn't.
Everybody got game changer.
I ain't gonna lie, though. That'll be the hottest game I ever seen in my life.
Jimmy stupid.
Listen, bro.
All that enthusiasm would be real as fuck.
Listen, they backed the truck up. That game is going all the way to #1 favorite games of all time.
Yo, you got to get this right now, my man.
That's my favorite game of all time. That's topping God of War. That's topping San Andreas. That's topping Final Fantasy VII. That's topping all the greats right off the bat, bro. I'm clearing all the decks from my favorite games of all time.
Hey, but do we know what kind of contract he got? Like, how many times does he have to play the game, or how long, or what was the demand?
Tell you the details. They definitely don't want that out.
It depends on me. If you're gonna tell me, if you're telling me you're gonna give me $1 million to play this one game for 5 years, I don't think I'd do it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be happy.
They want that crazy, I'm sure.
I don't know. $1 million is a lot of money.
A month, so you know what I mean? That's like a month worth of revenue.
Yeah, sometimes it be them short-term contracts, like a month, couple weeks, that kind of deal. But
$1 million for a couple of weeks? Nah, it's better than LeBron right now. Nah, it had to be a good year.
They might have some hourly requirements. You got to do 4 to 6 hours a day type joint. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You never know, man. But he got that bag for sure.
Oh, he did. He got paid. I ain't mad at him. He gonna color his hair different, put the EA sign on the back of his shit.
He gonna cut an EA logo on the back of his head.
Word.
I'm ready to sell out, bro. I'm just waiting for the opportunity. I'm just waiting for the opportunity.
She's stupid.
First chance I get, I'm selling.
Yo, but legit though, how you gonna hate a game and they give you $1 million? You gonna love that game, man.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Epic paying him something, and he don't look happy playing that shit, man. I love gaming too much to be unhappy playing.
Nah, for $1 million, you'll do it though.
For $1 million, deals will change up. Deals will change that.
Nah, I'm telling you. I mean, it sounds like it, but it depends on the contract. If I gotta pay it for a month, I'll do it. But if I got like 2-3 years, I'm not doing that shit.
I'm gonna have to holler at Phil for you, man.
Hey, tell that
we got to get that $1 mixer bag for him, kid.
For $1 million? Listen, I got to think about my legacy, the grandkids and everything. Like,
is that after or before taxes, my nigga? Like we really probably looking at 75,000 somewhere. I mean,
I got to think about my legacy. Like they can't hear granddad turn down like $1 million just because he didn't want to play no games. Like I got to think about the children that's not here yet, man.
Yeah, imagine if you play games and you get $1 million opportunity and turn it down. That would, I don't see none of that happening.
Yeah, that'd be stupid. Anybody turning down $1 million to play a game, I don't give a damn who made the game. Like, give that shit here.
It depends on how long. I do it, but it depends on how long. Man. I'm not gonna dedicate my life.
Kid, you doing it on Steam?
Nah.
$1 million? Hell yeah.
You know this person
throwing it up for Steam?
Yeah, man. 2-3 years. I'll do it for 2-3 years, even for $1 million. Y'all just won't see me again after that. I'll just be gone. What happened to BG? You know what happened. Don't worry about it. I'm somewhere else in some hot island. Bought my, somewhere, bro.
I'll just go to a hypnotist and have her make me forget how I got the $1 million.
Nah, come on, Smooth. You paying to play Crackdown, my nigga. So you would get paid to play anything.
I'm not paying to play Crack. Well, technically, I would be, but the Game Pass I have is it's prepaid. So,
oh man, nice.
Nice. Must be good. Must be good.
Okay. So Sega was this game released? I'm not sure if it was released or still in development. Judgment?
Yeah, it was released in Japan.
Okay, so it was released and they pulled it because apparently the lead actor got busted for cocaine.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm confused. Like, why do you have to pull the game just because the lead actor in the game got busted for cocaine? Like, what? The game's already out.
What is it? Cocaine in the game?
I think Blandrew know.
I mean, Blandrew, right? It's like a cultural thing over there.
Yeah, like they take that really seriously.
They take it like it to us. It's crazy. Because we're looking at it like it's one individual. Why should that affect the entire project? But they're going to the point that everything he's ever done, from my understanding, even Kingdom Hearts 3, they pulling him out. Oh, I guess he did some voice acting in that as well, or something of that nature. They don't. The way they acting like it's pedophilia. Like they're not playing.
And what's even crazy, the Rurouni Kenshin guy got caught with that, and they were just like, all right, whatever.
Really? So they
selective. So they like selective about it.
Wow.
Yeah, because like the Toriko and the Rurouni Kenshin guys were doing that too with CP, and then they were like, "All right, you guys did whatever. Now go back to making your anime."
Wow,
it's their culture, but I'm like, bro, it's just a little bit of coke, ain't
that's
like
cool.
if like
in his P too, right? It was in his P, right? Like he didn't have it on him. He was in his P, right?
Why they gotta pull a game? Why the whole studio gotta suffer? Like,
I think that's how they patching them out the game, and then they'll bring it out.
Yeah, they'll probably get a new actor.
Okay. Yeah, that's what they're gonna do.
Like certain things like
so he can't get no more money with them. Okay.
Yeah, he dead on bread.
Like
I mean, they could drop the American version though, right? Since he's not in that one, his voice not in that. Because he's voice acting the Japanese version, right?
Right.
I guess they gotta take the Japanese voice act because it's gonna be like the option to use it.
Oh, right.
If he was doing, if he was, going the Jared from Subway route, like, yeah, you definitely got to pull him.
I think they take drug uses more seriously.
That's how they take it.
Really?
Yeah.
Jay's a little bit weird.
Culturally, the coke guys, no.
I think it was illegal in Japan until recently, though, right? If I'm not mistaken. That freak shit? Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think that was illegal until a couple of years ago.
I don't even think it's still legal.
Yeah,
they just don't hold it as in like a higher standard like they do drugs.
It's more serious to do drugs over there.
Yeah,
that's crazy that sound, but that's their culture, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but they like, yo, you can't even get no more money. Like that's crazy. Like no royalties. They taking you out so you can cut your royalties. That's obviously why they doing
Yeah.
it.
Yes, it is.
Low key, I feel like if you would have caught a body, if you would have murdered somebody, they probably would have let that nigga rock. Like, he just killed somebody.
My guy, like,
it wasn't coke though. It wasn't coke.
He was just
killed somebody. Wasn't coke though.
Wasn't coke. Hashtag, but wasn't coke though.
What would you rather, kill somebody or get high?
Okay. Castle Crashers is coming to PS4.
Oh, I'm ready for that.
All right, that was a pretty good experience last generation.
I was about to tweet them some slander too, boy. God damn, I was about to tweet it. Yeah, they tweeted out them fucking Joy-Cons first. I thought they were just gonna bring it to the Switch.
Yeah, it was a decent, co-op experience. Last Generation. So anybody who didn't play Last Generation, check it out. Check it out.
Yeah, I played it. It was a pretty good, pretty okay game. It wasn't too bad.
It's one of the first indies I ever played. I love that game.
Yeah, me too.
Announcement coming this Tuesday, they said. So
okay.
One of the first ones I liked a lot.
Okay. Another side note. There's a Doom Annihilation movie, right? Okay. This is looking worse than the first Doom movie. Obviously the developers of Doom wanted to make it very clear we got nothing to do with this. Okay? This is very separate. This is, I guess, somebody got the license, they making another movie and is looking trash.
Is that shit probably straight to Netflix?
channel or some shit, yeah. I mean, I don't blame him for letting people know, like, hey, we ain't got the same shit Naughty Dog did with the Uncharted movie. They're like, fam, we don't really got nothing to do. When that shit come out in this trash, don't be looking at us.
Oh, speaking of that, I think it was the former director of the Uncharted movie. He had came out and said that Neil Druckmann was an asshole. He said this guy's an asshole.
That sounds about right.
I kind of get that vibe from Neil, like that he's gotten to the point where, okay, maybe he wasn't always one, but I definitely see him as like that, a type of like pretentious, guy that's like allowed a little bit of the accomplishments to get to his head. I think he is. And he, I think a lot of people do feel that like he stole or, kind of forced Amy Hennig out and like stole the Uncharted franchise from her. I think a lot of people do feel that way. But
a lot of people do blame him for that. I can see it.
What's the ones he worked on? Is he just 4 or something or what?
No. I think he worked on all of them. They all worked on them. Didn't he work on all of them? It's just that she was part of the whole main team, and like she had her ideas.
Okay.
He had his ideas.
Yeah, he was just lower on the totem pole by Uncharted 1, and he's been working his way up slowly, and like just kicked that broad out of seat, just took over. But yeah, this director, he had problems with Neil Druckmann. Just said, hey, dude's an asshole.
I agree. I agree with Neil though. Because looking at how these directors fuck up games and movies, maybe he was like, nah, nigga, no, you ain't gonna have, Drake be played by some black guy. Fuck that. No, you're gonna have somebody who looked like Drake. Maybe he was being an asshole because they were trying to change too much in the game. I mean, look what they did to Mario. Look what they did to Assassin's Creed and all that shit. You know what I mean? They low key fuck up a lot of gaming movies. So maybe he wanted it to be real.
Yeah, try to stick to the source material. Right, and maybe they wanted to go left. Maybe it went left.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather him be an asshole. I feel like a lot of these gaming developers should have been assholes to the people making movies from their games. You know what I'm saying? So if they would have did that, it probably would have been better.
What's up?
No, I was saying the girl from Doom, like the gun she was holding was bigger than her. I don't know what they were thinking with that casting for that.
And like the Uncharted movie has been in development since I want to say 2007. So that's 12 years. They've been through numerous directors, numerous actors, script writers. It's clearly in development hell. I don't even know why they're still trying to make it come out. But
yeah, I don't know.
That's probably why he was being like Thrash said. Probably what he was like, fam, what y'all doing with this shit? Like that's not right there.
Most Sony games do not need a movie, bro. Like
shit.
Yeah, because according to people that don't like them, they movies
anyway.
I was just about to say. Yeah, it's going 6 hours, baby.
How you gonna tell a fucking 8-hour story in fucking an hour and a half, 2 hours?
If you're gonna take a Sony movie to the screen, it's gotta be a Netflix series. Gotta be.
Something.
Man.
That way it could be as long as the game.
Wow. Oh, shit. Listen, God of War, Uncharted, whatever. Make a Netflix series out of those would be fire.
Yeah, but then that makeup got to be right. If that makeup wrong, it's gonna be wrong all day. You gonna have to be covered in ash the whole time.
I'd rather be animated than live action.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take
Castlevania. Castlevania is pretty popping. Yeah, so
that's it.
No Man's Sky Beyond.
Next topic.
Yeah.
Shout out to them for not giving up.
Right? They finally
I thought he was finally teasing a new game, and he said it was just No Man's Sky Beyond. I was like, bruh.
Yeah.
This is just like an expansion, right?
It's turned around a lot from when it first came out, though. We gotta give props for that.
They based the online component.
Yeah, they got some new online. Apparently, man, they really fixed that game from like when they originally showed it. It don't even look the same. Like it looks completely different now. So they doing
well. Yeah, for anybody who's because I do think it still has like a cult following, but
Yo, did that game even ever go on sale?
Yeah. On PlayStation, it was like $6 at one point.
Oh, damn. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, well, it's coming out this summer for anybody who cares. It's
what was the one that came out last summer?
What you mean?
No Man's Sky. First expansion.
Yeah, it's like a big expansion, and that had pretty much all the stuff that he lied about and said was going to be in the game from the beginning. Yeah, that's what he included in the first expansion last summer. So they're still holding on, man. They've been made a profit from this game.
They did
that. So
it sold like 1 million copies the first day it was out.
Yeah,
they went multi-plat.
Yeah, I think it sold 1 million copies.
Yeah, so we can laugh at the game all they want. It made a profit like 2 years ago, and he disappeared off the face of the earth. He went to some
Sean Layden, right?
Yeah, no, not Sean Layden.
No, not Sean Murray. Sean
Murray, my fault.
Yeah, Sean Layden. He lied his ass off though. You know what I'm saying? One thing he did do.
Yo, I want to know what happened to his career. Is he working on anything? Like, is he done? Like, what happened?
He's still working.
Yeah, he's still the director of No Man's Sky. He still
do that.
Yeah.
He just disappeared for like 4 months after the game came out.
Yeah, they've been tearing him up ever since, though.
Yeah, man, you lie. You got to hear that, man.
Yeah.
Shit. They put out the best patch, though. I mean, in this generation, that patch they put out, the second one, that was a massive change for that game.
Yeah, that changed the game.
So I gotta see it. I haven't seen it since they changed it.
Yeah, it's like big. It's big different now.
Yeah, go look up footage. It don't even look the same.
No. Really? I gotta see it.
Shaded like that no more. Like it looked more realistic.
It looked like how it was supposed to look. Like how it looked like how they lied about. You know what I'm saying?
Borderlands kind of looked before.
Yeah. So I don't know if anybody has heard about this, but if you haven't, there's a thing called the China Hero Project.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So pretty much it's like a whole bunch of project, a whole bunch of games that are like being independently developed. Yeah. And Sony is indie titles, and Sony is like helping these, independent, very small studio, like Lost Soul aside. Most of you heard about that game. Sony's like helping with the funding and guiding the game to be released. I think like most of these games are going to be exclusive. So,
they are. I played most of them already. I played them most at PSX, and it was one of the best parts of the PSX section. They had all type of bomb ass games. Lost Soul aside is crazy as fuck. They got a spaceship game. You in space like Call of Duty shooting, but you in space. It's graphically everything nice. It's good shit.
Yeah, so there's like 8 games in this project. So yeah, all of them. Sony is just helping with the funding. They kind of like scouting the next come up and like trying to get a lot of these young talents part of the brand a little bit. So yeah, it's looking good. It's like 8 games in the project. You could check them out. Lost Soul aside is probably the most interesting and impressive.
I think it's a low key tryout, bro. I think whoever performs the best, Sony gonna sign them. You know what I'm saying? Like here, you know what I'm saying? So
y'all can check that out. It's looking pretty good.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
Y'all already spoke on that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What you was gonna say?
No, I was just wondering because I know I came in late. Y'all spoke on that Xbox Live on iOS shit already, or did y'all? Or was that last week?
Not really. Did we speak about it?
No, there was a comment made on it, but nothing.
Yeah, we didn't really speak about it.
Yeah, I know Smooth said he tried it.
Oh, hey, I was wondering. I mean, Smooth should be mad. Like, I would be mad because Xbox gamers are the only ones. I mean, why? Like, it's exclusive. For Xbox,
but what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Xbox Live on iOS and Android. What
I'm just saying, why not make it free for y'all? It's like y'all the only ones that gotta pay for that shit. Ain't that a bitch? Like, I would be like, man, what the fuck is this shit, bro? First PC don't gotta pay. I don't know. Cell phones ain't gotta pay. I gotta pay.
Like, if you're saying like, if I download a game on like iPhone to play like something like Candy Crush and I can get Xbox achievements for it, I mean, I'm actually not that mad about it.
Yeah, well,
anything to pad my stats.
I guess that's why they do it.
Kid looking at that new hustle right now. That's the achievement hustle right now.
I guess that's why they're doing it. They know y'all niggas are the only ones that'll do some shit like that, man.
Yeah, but that's it's just streaming the game though. You act like it's like PS now.
No, I'm just acting like y'all paying for Xbox Live and nobody else is. That's what I'm acting like. Shit.
You know, something's going to change. I mean, we'll see in the future.
Hold on. You said hold on. So if you could stream that service, you know you got to pay for it, right?
Yeah, a lot of people is under the impression that this could be free.
Yeah, it's not free. You still got to pay for that.
No, if you streaming it, I mean,
yeah, you still paying to stream it though. You still paying for it to stream it.
Right, but that's not Xbox Live. That's Xcloud. Xbox Live is free.
Yeah, but do you know what they're trying to do? Do you I want you to give us a brief explanation of what they're doing with Xbox Live on iOS. Please tell me.
Yeah, he thinks it's different.
What I believe is they're giving developers who make these apps that's not necessarily under Microsoft's tenure to use Xbox Live services in case.
Yeah, so mobile games using Xbox Live. That's what you're talking about, right? Games that aren't even.
Let's say
on
like Candy Crush, you have a achievement for using a lollipop or whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah,
like that's basically what it is. So it's a free service for them to have those Xbox Live accounts, right?
To play Candy Crush.
I'm just saying, bro. Like
I don't that shit. I mean, I don't know. There's nothing to be mad at about that shit, honestly.
I don't know. I'll be like, nigga, I ain't paying for shit. Y'all need to make our shit free, like y'all made everybody else's shit free. Why are we being customers? Go ahead.
Smooth. You think they'll ever make Xbox Live free for Xbox?
The important parts of it, yes, the online multiplayer. I feel like that's happening pretty soon.
Yeah, they're gonna have to make some adjustments, especially they got Project Xcloud coming. You can't tell people to do Game Pass, Xcloud, and Live. So they're going to have to tier something.
I hope they do, just because I feel like Nintendo and Sony would follow that and be like, all right, well, maybe, I don't know about
they
Sony.
Would have to. Be
like, we're not doing this anymore.
Yeah, I hear I hear every E3 technically, but this is the year that Microsoft announces it's free at E3.
But this is the thing. That's the only issue with that. They make literally $2 to $3 billion.
Yeah, a lot of revenue. That's a lot of revenue.
That ain't never happening. That is never happening. They're not going back.
Majority of their revenue off of services. And so does Sony. So I don't think they're trying to give up $2 billion. Like they're not doing that, bro.
That's a good point.
I wish they would because
I think Jack, they may have to tier it. Like if they're gonna keep that, they're gonna have to include one of them too.
Yeah, because there's 3 services.
Hey, but if Xbox gamers don't care, then they ain't gonna do it. The customer ain't gonna say shit. They ain't gonna. They
can't push like Cognito was saying. They definitely got to add Game Pass or XCloud subscription fee. They just gonna have to.
I wouldn't if they didn't care. I wouldn't.
I mean, they don't care, but at the end of the day, they not gonna subscribe to 3 or 4 services off of one fucking system though.
Shit, they are. They got Netflix too. I see the niggas. I see it.
He's ready for something.
Just being real, nigga. I'm just I got an Xbox and my whole screen say playing. It says playing Netflix. It don't say watching Netflix. It says playing Netflix like it's a game.
Did they remove everybody got it? Did they remove the apps behind the paywall, Smooth?
Yeah. The only thing they didn't remove was you can't chat. Chat is still
that's still behind the paywall. Free to play stuff.
Free to play games are still behind the paywall.
They gotta get rid of that. That's the problem.
No, Xbox don't care. They don't care.
Free to play stuff has got to change. That has to change.
Bro, the chat too. The chat are the only ones that have to pay for chat. Like crazy. That's craziness.
Yo, it's March. When's that PSN name change coming?
I don't know. I'm still mad about that.
Still in beta?
No, you can't do it no more. I think they haven't update.
What?
I know you did it, but you can't do it no more.
No, that's but when's the full like?
Well, I don't know.
It was supposed to came out last year. Sean Layden lied.
Didn't they say they were having problems? Like it was messing with the foundation
trophies and shit.
No, I know people that use it. It didn't mess up their shit.
Okay.
They said they got an error code when they first changed it. Like it was an error code, but then it worked after that.
Gotcha.
Well, I think the main problem with certain games wasn't supporting it. That's what it was. So I think they got to figure out how to get around that. They said some games it wouldn't take effect.
Only thing I know it deleted. My homie, he changed his PSN. He went back to the Last of Us on PS3, and it reset his leaderboard. That's the only thing I know about.
Okay. Battlefield Firestorm's coming out.
The fuck is that?
Bushes.
That's going straight to Battle Royale.
Oh, the Battle Royale.
Battle Royale. Yeah.
Okay. Y'all hype for that?
With Apex out here for free?
You're not even entertaining that? Yo, Jack, you're not entertaining that now?
Nah, that ain't my lane.
That was the stupidest thing EA did. They did it again. Put too many releases close to each other. They killed their own self. Like they killed their own Battle Royale game by having Apex out. who's really going to check for Firestorm? Even if it's Firestorm's the hottest thing, like
I think people gonna play it though.
You can't even check it for Battlefield right now, though. That's
like EA stay doing that, man.
I think only people that already have the game installed are gonna check it out.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
I don't think nobody reinstalling Battlefield to check out.
You don't think they're gonna buy it either for that?
Like, listen, I got it, but I'm not I'd be lazy just to reinstall something. Like, I ain't reinstalling that just to try it out.
Again, free is undefeated. It's undefeated.
Indeed.
That's the era we in, huh?
That's what's happening.
God of War out here still winning awards.
Bro, I'm seeing this. Like,
man,
like it's winning new awards like every few months, every few weeks. Right now, it's the BAFTA awards.
Can we just be real about God of War for a second?
Oh boy,
slander!
It's not even slander. It's just that it wasn't really competing with much last year. Like, all it was really competing with was Red Dead, and people dropped that game super quick.
What?
If God of War could have came out probably in most other competitive years and still would have been the best game.
I don't think it would have won as much, like against Persona 5, Nier, Zelda, like PUBG, Fortnite, and all that other stuff.
So you don't think it's a good game?
I'm not trying to. I'm just saying, like, saying it's an awarded game in 2018 or whatever. It's not hard to do.
I mean, whose fault is that? Oh, is it the competitor's fault?
It's OD overrated, bro.
It's not overrated, bro.
Yeah.
It just didn't have no. It didn't have no competition. Microsoft ain't doing shit. Nintendo barely did shit.
Amazing.
I'm with Thrash on this. Who fault is that? Like, the best games last year was all like Sony published. So
imagine if God of War came out in 2014, how easy that would have been for it to just like win every award.
I feel like y'all tarnishing that game. What year would that game have came out and had competition?
God of War 5.
Last year.
Yeah, exactly. What game? Like, what game?
What game would have put a foot in this ass?
It would have came out in most years and still like
would have smashed.
Likely.
I don't think it would have been. I don't think it would have been as much of a sweep as it was last year.
Name a game.
Name a game to show me the difference.
Look at. There's a reason people consider 2017 to be one of the best years in all of gaming. Nobody's saying
I
that.
never heard of that game. I never heard of that game, bro. Name a game.
I'm gonna tell y'all what this is. God of War about a month ago. It passed Zelda for the.
That's
what it is, Jack. That's what this is.
That makes sense.
Yes, man.
No, okay, if it came out when Legend is in the same year as Legend of Zelda, it would have absolutely that would definitely be direct competition. Like, I wouldn't be sure it would have won, but it would have been stiff competition.
It would have been like you would have been going up against Mario, Zelda, Nier, Fortnite,
I ain't worried about
PUBG, Hollow Knight, Horizon.
It still would have won Game of the Year awards though.
Like, would have won.
I'm not saying that, but it would have been like this complete landslide. What it is now.
No, not a landslide.
I think it would have. I can't find nothing that's gonna compete with it.
I
really can't.
I'm surprised that it's sweeping Red Dead like this because a lot of people. A lot of people got that Red Dead cock still in their mouth, man.
Yeah,
really?
I knew Red Dead was overrated. I knew that shit was
overrated. People done got the tramp stamp of Red Dead on their chest already, bro. They still got it.
Yo, the disrespect. That's a Red Dead disrespect.
Nah, hey, any game you got to brush your horse to get ready. I don't want to play, bro. I'm not doing it.
Yo, I was saying all that. Like, I told people it was gonna be like that, man.
Bro, I got 311 hours on Red Dead, motherfucker.
Nobody want to replay it. One and done.
I'm like, fam, I played this game probably quadruple the amount of times you. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I feel like casuals stand for that game more than hardcore gamers. Like, you still got dudes, like when you were reading the comment section, they still standing for like Red Dead was better than God. I'm like, no,
nah, that's a hell to the no.
It wasn't. Like God of War is like, it cracked my definitely cracked my top 10 games of all time at least. Maybe top 5. And in game, like, I find that really hard to do for new games to like crack my top 10. Like, usually that's like new rappers. Like, new rappers usually don't crack my top 10 rappers of all time. Like, usually my list just stays like that.
Crazy though. I have never heard somebody say that the time the game was released the reason they got that much praise. Like, this
it's horrible excuse, bro.
This is some new shit. I love Blade. It's crazy.
No, come on. Are you guys really about to say 2018? Like, what was it gonna Ni no Kuni, Shadow of the Colossus remake?
I played and beat all those. Look, man, I'm telling you now, man. God of War would have got the same amount of pussy in any year that it came out.
No, it would not have gotten as much in 2017. I'm not saying it wouldn't have gotten.
Red, you got that Breath of the Wild chest out right now. I know he had.
You know what else fucked up, Blandrew? I think if Red Dead Redemption came out the same year as Zelda, they would have won some awards over it.
Yeah, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying 2017 was way more competitive than 2018.
It was, but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
At the same time, Blandrew, you still ain't played God of War.
Yeah, and Zelda only got.
Oh, you ain't never played
awards because Zelda wouldn't have won over God of War anyway, though.
Wait. You ain't played it. You ain't played it.
It would have came close, but when I beat it,
He's still ducking God of War. He don't want to play that.
Oh, you ain't played God of War. You talking about
somebody got to pay me on that Patreon to play God of War. I already told you I ain't.
That's like
out of my own free will.
It's like, bro, you describing a threesome that you ain't never had in your life before, bro. You can't.
I never took anything away from
bro.
I never took anything away from the quality of God of War. I was talking about the game surrounding God of War.
Well, if you would have played it, you would have known that every game surrounding it wasn't fucking with it. You know what I'm saying?
This guy has no idea what I'm saying right now.
No, I do. I get what you're saying. You're saying it had no competition in the year that it came out. I'm saying you could put it in any year and it would have still had no competition around it.
I disagree with that.
I disagree. No, you're right. You're right. I don't want to say no competition because Persona and all that. That year was a crazy year. But none of those games that year was going to top God of War. They didn't top. What game in 2017 won game of the year?
2017.
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild did. God of War shits on Breath of the Wild though.
You gotta realize every God of War except Ascension, like every main God of War title has won game of the year. And like,
I'm not saying anything about the awards. I'm just saying like the amount of awards it would have won in 2017 would not have been on the same level as 2018.
Okay, so
I can agree. Because Horizon came out that year too.
Let me ask you a question. Do you feel that Zelda would have got the same amount of Game of Year awards if it came out the same year as God of War?
I think it probably would have lost some. I think they would have been around even.
Fair enough.
Interesting.
That is interesting. That is interesting.
I'm sorry, but I would have been picking God of War or graphics alone. Next time he goes to my final two for Game of the Year, kiss my ass.
Blandrew, you're doing a real disservice though by not playing God of War, bro.
I play Breath of the Wild, so I mean,
but I'm not out here. But I'm not out here, acting like judging.
I never took anything away from the quality of God of War. I'm just saying that I don't think it would have won as much awards as it would have if it released in 2017.
You shaded God of War a few times.
Of course, I'm going to do that, but I'm talking about right now.
You can't shade a bag of chips if you ain't got the dip to go with it, bro.
And what's your reason? I still don't remember your reason. It's just not your cup of tea.
Yeah, basically.
That's it, Blend.
To be fair, Blend used to also beat his head in with controllers, so ain't no telling what this motherfucking cup of tea is.
Devil May Cry, that's my cup of tea right now. Fire.
Everybody else.
Blandrew likes to act like he loves these incredibly smart games, but a lot of the games he are honestly brain dead, high octane, platinum games type games.
I'm with him on that Astral Chain though.
As you should be.
I'm with him on that Astral, son.
Freaking Bayonetta, mindless. That don't make no sense. Bayonetta is a mindless game, but you won't play God of War.
Hold up, weren't you guys hyping up the original God of War series before this new God of War?
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, what is wrong with that?
He try to go button mash.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
This about that.
Listen, you spam certain moves and spin on your heads while shooting goddamn bullets from your heels in Bayonetta. Bruh, you be all fake. Try to do that fly shit in God of War. Certain enemies gonna be like, listen, if you don't get that shit out my face.
Andrew one of them people that say God of War is tap square triangle to win. He one of them people.
Look, man, I'll just say this: God of War had a threesome mini game, my nigga. Come on, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't take away the greatness that game brought to game.
You know crazy? He fucked more than the 3 bitches on what's called.
Man, I'm saying.
Yeah, Ghost of Sparta, he fucked like 6 chicks at one time. That was just ridiculous.
Landrew,
extra pimp.
Man. That was ridiculous, bro.
That nigga Kratos walk around like he from LA somewhere. Just saying.
All right, we can move on from that.
No God of War Sniper Blade. Stop that.
All right, there's a new Sonic game coming out. It's trash. It's trash. I can tell you already it's trash because it's the Sonic game. Inherently, it's just going.
Yeah, you hyping that kart racing game?
It's a good game.
Yeah.
It's a good game. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Chief. I don't know what to tell you.
The team-based racing game is a good game to you.
Why is it not?
Yeah, why wouldn't that be not fun? What do you like?
Team-based racing games that were great.
Nah, I can't do it. I need to be by myself. I can't be like playing a game and then Kid Smooth has to go like get his kids or something, gets off the controller and we lose because.
But hold on, hold on,
wow.
Why do y'all assume just because team is in like the title that's like the whole game?
That's what it doesn't have a single player race option.
Did it confirm that? Because you know, Crash Team Racing. Just because team was in there doesn't mean you were actually playing as a team.
That's how the game. No, that's how the game is actually built upon.
I haven't seen this confirmation that there's no way to play by yourself. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
It's three.
Even Mario Kart, that one, the Wii U Mario Kart one was like a double dash rate team based. You know, pick 2 people status. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe I need more information.
No, you have 2 other racers racing with you, and you guys get a collective score at the end of the race.
We'll see. We will see. I'll see what's up.
Okay.
All right. Sniper Elite's getting remastered.
Why?
Yeah, double Y.
Which one? The first one?
The last gen ones. The one that came
out.
3.
I saw 3, but 4 is out, so I didn't understand why they did that.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. Sniper Elite, the main series, is low key trash.
It definitely is.
The zombie series though, is
Army
GOAT.
Trilogy. Yeah, Army Trilogy.
Zombie Trilogy is GOAT, bro. This is one of the series where you should not play the main line. The spinoff is fire. The main entry, garbage. Okay. Don't even bother with that mainline series. Just play Zombie Trilogy, bro. Way better game. So,
well,
I don't even, and I think they said they're working on a new one, Sniper Elite 5. I think.
Wow.
I don't know why.
4 was really bad.
Bro, it was pretty bad.
Somebody must be buying it. Somebody buying it.
I couldn't even finish the game. It was pretty bad. Like,
Rebellion need to chill with that.
Yeah. It is pretty bad. They just need to keep making zombie, bro. Like, you know, like just like Forza Horizon is the better Forza. Sniper Zombie is the better version, bro. Like,
yeah, that's like they did that as like a DLC and then expected to get like that. I agree with that. Yeah.
Okay. What else we got? Oh, this rumor that Sony was purchasing Take-Two has been debunked.
Oh yeah,
obviously.
Dumb obvious.
Yeah, the internet was about to explode that day.
Yo, word.
It was crazy. It was crazy. Yeah.
Sony would have went third party if they would have bought that. They would have been forced to go third party. They would have bought that. Nah, I knew that wasn't happening.
I mean, it just didn't make sense to me when I heard it because one, Take-Two would have to want to be bought. And then I didn't see Sony be willing to spend that money on Take-Two, and I didn't see Take-Two wanting to
do that.
Be
Yeah.
bought.
Right.
Like, so I just didn't see
The relationship didn't make sense. It just got so much traction though by like a lot of main sources. That's the thing that's surprising. Mad people ran with it, you know.
Yeah, the main sources have been fucking up lately.
Yeah, main sources should know better. That's what threw me off because I was like, I never get caught by anything like that. I'm like, all right, maybe there's some validity, but then you do the math to it, you're like, nah, you know way.
Yeah, I just didn't see the type of games that Sony wants in its lineage. I didn't see, you know, the Take-Two games lining up with that. It just looks out of place.
Facts.
I mean, they could have took it, but at the end of the day, it's a mother company, bro. They own 2K. Like, we taking 2K too, so they're gonna have 2K. All right, none of it made sense. Just looking at it.
I agree with BG. It's like they have a certain type of way that they games are, and it didn't fit. I agree with that. That was kind of a telltale way to tell. It was a rumor and that know wasn't true.
Yeah, because it's like
okay, they're trying to be different.
Like, you know, most of our software sales, like what Red Dead probably what is it sold like 80% on PS4, something like that.
All right.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, okay, what's the real point of us like buying this company when, you know, we pretty much pimp out? No, not pimp out, but they benefit from all these third party, you know, companies regardless. I feel like Sony would buy a studio that, like, today would do it to take away from the competitor. Yeah. They already like kind of got a stronghold on most third parties. They would like to me, it just didn't make sense.
Yeah. Plus they don't got competition this generation anyway.
Who would be the developer you would see them buying then?
That's what he was saying in a nice way. He was saying
that's what he was saying.
Developers, so I see Sony buying. I'm honestly not sure. I don't see one that's like, y'all should definitely go out and buy them right now.
Nah,
I don't see one. I think like not a major one. I think they should start a small one, like like just a small studio, not one that's not known yet, and like slowly build them up. To me, like one of these studios, like or one of these developers from like the China project or something like that. Or what's the dude name that Jack don't like? He's the head of a new Sony studio. I don't even think we know the name of that Sony studio yet.
What are you about Quentin Cobb?
Yeah, Quentin Cobb. Like I don't think we know the name of that studio yet, right?
No, we don't.
Yeah, it's a secret Sony studio. We don't know what they're working on. We just know he's the head of it, and we don't even know what the name is. So I think they should do that type of stuff.
Yeah, chat saying Insomniac, that would make sense.
Yeah,
Insomniac makes sense.
Insomniac makes sense. Yeah.
Maybe.
You're talking about studio ownership, bro?
Yeah.
Like if they were to acquire a studio, I think
that one would fit. I agree.
Oh yeah, of course.
I mean, because they've had such a good relationship, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and they're definitely going to be making a new Spider-Man. So at this point, it kind of makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
They've had their most success with PlayStation.
Yep.
And they tried to branch out because they was tired of PlayStation owning their IPs, and then they see how they turned out for them. So they like, fuck it, we ready to come back, fam. What's good? What's good? We ready to come back.
Man, y'all started, man.
That's crazy.
You remember now they had that one game that was called Overstrike at first.
Oh yeah,
and then they made it like when it was Overstrike, it looked very interesting. And then EA got their hands on it, became Fuse. It was generic as fuck.
That game, nobody even remembers that game.
I know.
The original trailer was cool, but
I know the original trailer made the game look so fire, bro. I was really looking forward to that game.
I don't know about fire.
No, it looked like it had some humor, some some character. And then
what these games are doing now, that game was trying to do back then.
Exactly. It was like zany, wacky, and all that with the combat, but I don't know.
Insomniac's like like a side chick that they don't want to give the keys to.
Low key.
You keep them around. They don't. They hold it down. They're ride or die.
I think Insomniac feel a type of way when Sony bought Sucker Punch instead of them. Though I think they kind of salty about that.
Well, you think they
I can see that too.
Because you remember it was a rumor that they might be acquiring either one of them, and then they went with Sucker Punch. I think I don't know.
Insomniac makes better games, but
you know what? No, wait a minute. I don't know if I can agree with that one, Chief. Hold on.
I don't think all Sucker Punch has to their name is Sly Cooper. Like, let's just keep it. Well, you're really about to count the Infamous series, Jack?
I don't like Infamous. That's the thing. Like, I might agree with you. Infamous is low key trash. You know what? You're right.
Shut up, Jack. Shut up, Jack.
Trash.
Yo,
I gotta go back and play the old Ratchet and Clank.
I gotta get you on the bond list. What PlayStation games you
talking about? But you ready to give Sly Cooper a happy ending? But talking about Infamous trash. Like, man, if you'll get out of here,
you really disrespect Sly Cooper.
That game trash.
Yeah, I can't believe people hate Infamous though. It's like it's not bad.
It's whack, bro. Like,
they spent like a decade on that series.
If the story was better, I would like it.
Andrew, I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna have to pull your card, man. Have you beaten any Infamous games, man? What's going on, man?
They're not worth beating, so I didn't beat
them. You know what's fucked up? I ain't gonna even be mad at Blandrew on that one, dog.
That mean
no. Infamous Second Son was the game that got me to buy the PS4. Like I saw him going up in the air and turning into particles and slamming back down. When I played that game, trash.
The best thing about Infamous on PS4.
What was trash about it though?
Everything.
Yeah, what was
everything?
I don't like the story. I mean,
the character was lame. There was nothing to do in the open world except suck juices out of robots.
Whoa! What's really happening right now?
You playing Infamous?
First of all, yeah, there definitely definitely wasn't sucking juices out of no robots. I mean,
you played a different game. I don't know what game that.
Wait a minute.
You mean taking energy from electric?
Whatever you want to call it, man.
Infamous Second Come? What the fuck?
I didn't even know robots had juices. Nigga, robots got juices, my nigga. What's going on?
Yo, that was a quote of the night right there.
That was good, definitely.
Jesus Christ.
Infamous give you
I
all.
would have liked
all
Infamous
this,
either. I thought that's what he was doing. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Infamous give you all these powers. You know, all these. Especially Second Son gave you all these unique powers: smoke, neon, all this shit.
First light.
Sly Cooper. All Sly Cooper can do is double jump, but y'all ready to let him cream on your face. Come on, bro.
Sir, you did not play. You did not play Thieves in time, so you get different abilities based on your ancestors, sir.
You play as a bro. You play as a turtle in a wheelchair. Get out of my
He was always in a wheelchair. The clockwork parts fell on him. It was sad as fuck. Bentley, this is what's fucked up, right? Bentley and
play
Sly
as
Cooper,
a turtle in a wheelchair.
Bentley, okay, I'm gonna say something, and a lot of y'all not gonna agree with this.
Childhood friends.
Bentley and Sly Cooper have deeper character development than Desmond Rowe or fucking Old McGrath. Fact.
Jack is also a weirdo in this because this actually aligns with Jack's stance because he actually also believes that story is more important than gameplay.
It depends on the game. It depends.
It doesn't depend on it at all.
It does.
I think RPG stories need.
RPG, it has to be right.
Yeah, it depends on the game. Exactly.
Gameplay is always more important, except in walking simulators.
If I'm playing fucking Pac-Man, of course the gameplay got to be better than the story because they ain't got no story for real. But it depends on the game. Depends on the genre.
Like I'm willing to put up with a bad combat system for a really good story in an RPG.
Bro, if it's
I'll take passable gameplay and a great story in an RPG over just gameplay. You know,
what about an action adventure game though? An action adventure game.
You need gameplay. Yeah, you need gameplay for that.
But if the story is great, you will accept some flaws in the gameplay too, though.
Yeah, I play Gears. So yeah, no.
Slander right here.
I'm a Gears fan. I'm a Gears fan, bro. So I know. I love Gears.
They both important though. Don't get it twisted. They both.
They
important.
are, bro. Highly important.
Bro, you play as a turtle in a wheelchair.
You're not gonna keep shitting on Sly Cooper.
You play as a turtle in a wheelchair. A retarded raccoon.
And you playing as
a deathly obese hippopotamus.
Hold on, wait. Okay, in Infamous, you play as a fuck up with a grandma that got rocks in her goddamn leg. He trying to save meth heads with superpowers. Fuck you, bro.
How was a turtle a paraplegic?
You play as a fucking Aryan Nation member in Infamous 2. You a fucking Aryan Nation member with a fucking tune in front. No, we're not gonna do this, bro.
Jack Wilder.
Fucking Louisiana. No, fam.
Hey, I can't even disagree when you think about it.
What's crazy is
fam.
He's clearly a ripple. He is a back alley abortion version of fucking Donatello from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Damn. Who are you talking about?
The nigga, because he's a smart turtle in a wheelchair.
Nigga, he got paralyzed from a robot falling on him. He ain't nowhere near Donatello. Donatello would have moved past that shit.
So slide that nigga, but he couldn't save his own homie.
Nigga, his name Slide for a reason. He moved out the fucking way.
Okay.
Bentley was a slow nerd.
Okay. Donatello wouldn't have got paralyzed.
That's what I'm telling you. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Now, Donatello would have built like new legs or something like
that. Exactly.
That shit that fucking War Machine got that Tony built him. And so after Civil War, Donatello would have been walking in 3 days, my nigga.
You know what you mean? Hold on, Bledger makes a good point. Why didn't Bentley make some fucking prosthetic legs? He's a fucking genius.
This is exactly.
He's a fucking genius. Why did he make a
genius level turtle and he still can't walk? This is crazy. Is this your king?
What's wrong with Bentley? He's silly as fuck.
It is the game you playing.
I didn't even think about it. You know what, job? Hey man,
this is your king though. This is
we all make
ready
mistakes.
To die on.
Hey, low key, that wheelchair made him more agile though. He's way more faster. Turn wheelies in that bitch is lit. Y'all gonna stop hating on Sly Cooper, dog.
Yeah. I'm telling you, Jack. Ape Escape 2 while we're at it.
Wow. Okay. No, we're not going down that.
Oh man.
I'm gonna keep it real. I never played Ape Escape game before. I can't speak on that.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to.
You're not missing nothing.
All right, man.
Left 4 Dead. Turtle Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Turtle Rock is working on a new co-op zombie shooter. It's called Back for Blood.
Yep.
Y'all ready for that? Or you
yes, sir.
Working on something else?
I want that. Left.
I still stand that Left 4 Dead is one of the most overrated games of all time.
Ooh, slander. Slander. Wow.
I low key agree. I low key agree though. That shit.
I don't want to say that. I'm gonna fall back. I don't want to.
Wow.
I see what BG talking about though. I ain't gonna say that.
Yo, hold on. Let me ask you a question. This came out on PlayStation, right?
Huh?
Did it come out on PlayStation?
No, I didn't.
No.
That was Xbox. He said, "No, I got it."
My nephew used to play the shit out of it on 360.
Bro, that game, bro, that was one of the games. There was a lot of games last generation where, first of all, there was a lot of games last generation that people played just because other people played it. That was, I think, Left 4 Dead was one of those.
Left 4 Dead was that way. Co-op.
Nah.
It was fire.
Left 4 Dead was the Fortnite of that generation, bro.
People played Left 4 Dead because they thought it was the cool thing to do, not because they thought it was a good game. That's a fact.
That was wild fun.
That was like the it thing to do at one point. Like, oh,
Yo, it really was. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was the wave.
And when I played it, I was like, this game is just okay. I thought something that was one of the games last year. I'm like, yo, is something wrong with me because this game is just okay? And like. Y'all ready to get pregnant for this game and shit.
Like, it's the co-op joint. It's like the ultimate co-op joint. With that big Titan used to come out. You know what I'm saying? Like they used to be able to hem up your squad. Like you gotta work together.
That game has so many moments if you play with people. Yeah,
the moments. You know what I'm saying? And it was hard. Like the cooperative aspect. You just couldn't just bum rush the joint. Like you had to work together.
That shit got repetitive. To me, it got repetitive. That's
quick.
I couldn't do it, though. I couldn't do it.
Niggas was for like 20 hours a day.
Niggas was ready to go into labor after 9 months for that game. I'm like, this game is regular, bro. This shit is regular. That's just me, man. Listen, I'm sorry. People go call me crazy. I had more fun with Evolve than that game.
BG, come on, baby.
Evolve,
come on, BG. You can't do Left 4 Dead like that.
I'd rather play Evolve.
Yo, that 5v1.
I was with you
that phased out. That was the hottest phase for 2 minutes. Remember that? Everybody thought that was gonna be the wave. Everybody tried to copy that whole formula. That did not last, bro. That Evolve.
That man said Evolve, but nah, I can't do that one.
Listen, I slandered. Don't get me wrong. I slandered Evolve, and I said like the gameplay was hugely flawed. It's just more fun than Left 4 Dead. That's all I'm saying.
Damn. Jesus, that's cold shit. I didn't go there.
That's cold.
But in hindsight, though, he might got a point.
It didn't come out on PlayStation, dog.
Is that exclusive? Okay. That exclusive influence?
That's what I think, man.
You saw it because of that BG?
He's like, I ain't buying an Xbox for this.
I feel no type of way.
Oh man,
it was on PC the same time.
Yeah,
you wanted to keep PC gaming back then, though.
I was.
That was like 09, wasn't it?
It came. What year it came out? 09?
I can't call
like
it
that.
And I started again on PC in 10.
All right.
So
yeah, then they had Left 4 Dead 2 and then the DLC. It lasted. It had a good run. Run.
People still playing the game to this day.
Yeah, they were pretty bad too.
Listen, PC gamers still play Minesweeper till this day. It don't be nothing.
they on that ghetto Steam. Oh man, this joint crazy.
Yeah, I can never understand PC gamers, man. I always have a problem with that PC shit.
They love playing like old shit and like convincing and brainwashing themselves. 20 years later, this game fire.
No, yeah, they do be doing that shit.
Yeah, it's in 4K. I got Ninja Gaiden on SNES in 4K. I'm like, why?
They be like, hot take. Fucking Diablo 2 is still the greatest game ever.
Like, I'm like, nigga, yo, next thing you know, they fucking motherboard burn out and they out of a fucking PC. All that, man. Stupid craziness.
Playing games from the fucking 70s still.
Yeah, playing Microsoft Paint in 4K.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Yo, what's wrong with y'all, man? That's not what
PC gamers are weirdos like that, bro. Their favorite PC games are still games that came out 20 years ago.
They never came out in the decade that you're currently in.
Yeah, like when niggas had like dial-up. When niggas had dial-up and a Packard Bell and shit.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, this PC slander bomb better get in here with his
back when if a nigga in your house picked up the phone, it was a rap for you.
Yeah, the AOL disc.
Most PC gamers' favorite games can still be played on the first Apple computer.
They had warning you or nothing. You getting off that joint.
Oh yeah, yeah. Young is in the comment section. Don't know about that. Like having to worry getting a quick game in, hoping nobody pick up the phone.
And
you can hear the phone call through the computer and shit.
Yeah, you hear that crackling.
You're like, oh shit.
Hello, baby. Like, God damn it. This shit finna go
man.
on, bro. Oh my god. I remember that shit.
You don't know nothing about that, man. That was a struggle.
Struggle era to get online. Facts.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
It's like a fucking car wreck when it's logging on. It's like, god damn. All the crashing noises and shit.
Oh man. Borderlands 3 being teased. We gonna see it soon. Stop it.
Oh,
stop it. Once again, no nigga that supports a paralyzed turtle can talk to me about this.
Hold on, you can't wait a minute. You cannot badmouth Left 4 Dead and then say Borderlands is a good game. Stop.
Isn't there like a talking trash can in Borderlands?
It's a talking trash can in Borderlands. That's probably the main character. That shit trash.
Those games are nowhere like nowhere.
They're both cooperative experiences.
That's about where it stops.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fuck with Borderlands.
Okay,
like
so
that.
that's like
you know why I don't like Borderlands? If you're playing it by yourself, it's boring.
Turtles in Time is a 4-player co-op. We gonna say that's like one of
it's not boring if you play it by yourself though.
Neither Borderlands. I beat Borderlands by myself. Borderlands 2 by myself. It was one of the most fun times.
Because you ain't got no friends, BG. We're not counting that. We're not counting that.
Who need friends when I got Tiny Tina?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Tiny Tina. Wait a minute, Tiny Tina is lit though. She lit.
Yeah,
I get
her crazy. Yes, yeah, real shit. I mean, but
I rock with
I
Tiny
just
Tina.
hope
Rest that shit trash.
I hope they don't fuck the game up and make it like the Division or something, to where it's just it already is halfway there.
Wait, hold on. What you talking about? The Division? What you talking about?
Like if you think about Borderlands and how Borderlands is multiplayer shit, you know what I'm saying? Looter shooter. No, I'm just saying looter shooter. It'll be real easy to put the rest of the game out in segments. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm hoping they don't do it that way. I hope they give us a full game.
When did the Division do that?
Division what?
No, he did come out with a full package. Yeah,
Did it?
Full feature.
Yeah, you got to play the game, boy, before you talk about it, bro.
Wait. No, I played the Division, bro. Like it had a beginning and an end.
Yeah,
like you didn't have to wait for DLC to
No, I heard the end game was kind of trash on the first Division.
No, you know what? You're right. I'm thinking Destiny. No. I forgot you fight the helicopter. You fight the helicopter. You fight the helicopter at the end. My bad. That game. But Destiny. I'm thinking Destiny. Then my fault. My blunder.
Y'all talking about?
Yeah,
I definitely heard the Division 2 got a bad end game. I mean, the Division 1.
Yeah, you fight a helicopter. You fight a helicopter. Like
Division 2 end game is much better from what I'm hearing.
Much better.
Yeah, Division 2 better. Yeah, what they said.
Yeah, Division 1 had the incursions. Everyone thought it was gonna have a raid. It didn't have a raid.
But listen, I put 50 hours in Borderlands 2 to beat it by myself. Ain't talk to nobody, and I just enjoy that. I don't like playing co-op games with people. I realize that.
It depends on the game. It actually depends on the game.
I don't like when they hop in your game.
Games are more fun by yourself, actually.
Like I'm playing
fire though. Jack, I think you should give it a shot.
I tried Borderlands, and I was playing it in co-op. I played it in co-op.
Wait.
I played it. I never played with people.
Did you try Borderlands 1 or 2 though?
1. I played Borderlands 1 in co-op. I did it. The person I played with was stupid.
No.
Then I played it by myself, and I was like, I don't like it.
See, here's the thing, right? Borderlands 1 is garbage. Borderlands 2 is fine. I played them both.
That's the one I played. I played Borderlands 1. I watched my nephew play Borderlands.
Yeah, Borderlands 1 is trash. I'll tell you that straight up. And Borderlands 2 is one of my favorite games.
Yeah,
and then they said Borderlands pre-sequel trash too, though. Like,
pre-sequel is bad. And one is like it's pre-sequel first is worse. 1 is next, and then 2 is the best.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's weird. Borderlands is one of those series where most of the games out the series is bad.
Yeah.
But one of them is fine. Borderlands 2 is good. Pre-sequel garbage. 1 garbage. I'll tell you straight up.
Made me go back and play 1. Yeah,
Man.
Borderlands 2 is the good one. I agree with that.
Yeah, it's weird, but that's just the way it is.
Oh, y'all think 3 gonna be good? Because you see the track record that Gearbox is having right now. And Randy Pitchford, I don't trust none of this
motherfucker. Get Randy up out of there.
Randy Pitchford's a fucking liar. He lies about everything. And like I don't trust it, bro.
He's bad at the guitar. I don't trust that guy.
What?
Are they the same dudes who made BioShock?
No.
Okay.
No, they both work with 2K though. They both work with 2K.
Oh, that's what it is. They need. I'd rather see BioShock than this, to be honest.
Oh, absolutely.
Easy.
Yeah, both will be heavily rumored. I'm gonna be out there in PAX, man. So we're gonna see what it is. They definitely rumoring. They've been hinting. The tweets has been crazy. You know, they delayed it from last year, so the fan base wants that Borderlands. So it's gonna be interesting to see if they pull that out.
Yeah.
That game got a following, and I don't even know.
Yeah, that's a cult following.
Ain't they teasing 4 games at PAX? Gearbox?
Yes, they said it's a couple of unreleased, never before seen. You know,
yeah.
So we'll see.
We gonna see though.
The game about to be trash.
Damn, Borderlands slander.
Hey, Blender, what if it comes to Switch though? What if it comes to Switch? Hold on.
I'm still not buying it.
Yo, you know what's funny? Yo, Jack, you know what's funny? We saying on ILP, they like it would be crazy if like they pull the Diablo move and it announced a Switch version of Borderlands and not 3. People will flip out. Yo, people go crazy.
That shit'll be. I ain't gonna lie. I'm
glad you be lit, but everybody else be lit.
I'm definitely like engaging to just like messing with people on Twitter, but I'm not.
Blandrew, keep it real though. Like, as far as you see it, a game that's an A that goes to Switch becomes an S. Keep it real.
Oh, that's facts.
What game are we talking about?
And almost any. See,
a game that you like.
He entertained it. Yeah.
You shouldn't even have to like entertain this question.
No, there's just some games I would prefer to play on my Switch, but I'm not about to act like Borderlands is going to be like this top amazing game once it hits the Switch.
Listen, if Borderlands 3 is anything like 2, if it's like 2, it's going to be fire. That's what.
I'm with Jack. I just played the first one, and that was just complete garbage. I was running around shooting orange bugs. I was like, all right, I'm turning this off.
Yeah, I played it for like 2 hours. I'm like, fam, this shit.
Hold on, Blandrew, don't you fight trees? Fight trees and vegetation in Kirby. What are you talking about?
The characters are more varied, and the moveset is more varied in Kirby than it was in Borderlands.
You shoot like you kill apples and like fucking like I don't even know what the are in that game.
You kill trees, not apples. BG.
You literally fight trees in that game, dog. Like how you criticizing Borderlands?
Wispy Woods is family. BG.
Wispy Woods ass.
Nigga got the nerve, bro. Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to this reveal. Yeah, looking forward. It's been a long time. All right. What else we got? Xcloud.
Oh no.
About this.
Oh boy.
So this demonstration that they had of Xcloud, this chick playing.
Oh god.
Inside Xbox.
Inside Xbox. It looked like she wasn't really playing. I wasn't really sure.
I analyzed it. She was playing it.
What was the story? They were saying something about that with latency.
Yeah, I mean,
she was playing it. Okay. I say she was playing it because she stayed under 90 kilometers an hour. Basically, she was driving 50 miles per hour in that game.
Yeah,
that's why she was tapping it.
Yeah, she's doing fast. Look,
it wasn't real because I've been seeing that story that they saying that wasn't them really playing the game.
I got confident. I got confident on that on the inside. Like I was just talking about on our podcast earlier. We got confirmation is real. The problem is her style that she's playing, that feathering, you know what I'm saying, and then the tapping the triggers. You see, the problem with Microsoft right now is their presentation. They always have problems, and they banking their money on Xcloud. They're trying to make this the wave for everyone to see. So you cannot come out with a half-baked presentation. You know what I'm saying? She's interviewing people. You got to do that. Either control the environment, you know what I'm saying, and have people see this thing in the way you envision. Because if now, look at the word, the narrative that's going out right now, right? Fake, demo, canned. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Is that
where that was coming from?
Is there a way that people who are like inexperienced at racing games kind of like play tap a lot?
Tap, feather control, and assisted driving.
But you gotta see. I looked at that though. She held the gas all the way up until she got to 80 miles an hour. Look at it. She didn't. She wasn't tapping it until she got to 80 miles. I'm telling you, they told her not to go over 90 miles an hour.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So she was tapping it to maintain that speed. You know what I'm saying? Because you would have lost control. The latency so bad, she would have lost full control. It's been everywhere because she wouldn't have been able to react fast enough to that speed. That's why
they should have did that like the Switch reveal, like have them playing at home and then take your tablet on the go and then be like, all right, I'm playing over here, and have some music in the background and be like, this is how whatever it works.
Yeah, presentation was horrible. Yeah. Now look at all the questions. Everybody's gonna question this tech, even if this tech do work exactly as they say it is. All we're gonna be talking about is how fugazi it looked. Right, everybody's all people going to talk.
It's going to be all bad.
That's on Microsoft. They got to do a better job of presenting. That's one thing I got to give Sony. I got to give it up with them when they present. It's done in a better fashion. Like, same thing with this, man.
Then like that's when Microsoft had them like drunk chicks playing crack.
Yeah, remember the crack?
That was great.
Hey, it was accurate though. Man, you got the accurate as fuck, man. It was super accurate. Accurate as shit.
Okay. I still like. I think people was like kind of slandering Kofi because he was saying that you know, the streaming is the near. I don't know if he said near future, but he was saying consoles aren't sustainable and all that stuff.
Oh God.
I like what Jack Move said about this. Last place does not dictate where this industry is going.
Thank you, Jesus. On top of that, only 52% of the planet has internet connection, and then even less than that has a good enough connection for that, and even less than that don't have data caps. It's like none of them makes
definitely got a data cap.
You got it. True though.
Sure. You still got one Jack now? Wow.
Yeah, Comcast got a data cap. Yeah,
they do. Hell yeah.
Stop that. Okay.
True though.
Sean Layden was saying the same thing though. Console less future. Putting things on every device. This is where the industry going, y'all.
Nah. Who is Sean Layden? That's a Japanese company.
No. That's the thing about the Sean Layden comments, though, right? Eventually, game is gonna be more stream based. That's just the way the world is. But I'm gonna keep it 100. I think he just said that to keep with this kumbaya, everybody play every. And he gotta say that because if he was just like, no, it's just gonna be straight PlayStation. Fuck y'all niggas. Like, how did
an immediate thing?
He said,
a lot of people 4K Blu-ray players for the same reason. So something is going on. They all looking at this that way.
I think people took it the wrong way. I think he was talking about crossplay and how basically day one from the start,
he's saying every device just the same way Phil is saying every device.
They got that.
You already seen the remote play now going to iOS.
Yeah. I mean, but that's the thing that PS now been around. Like, you know, they have that same type, but it's just a different way they going about it as far as Microsoft. Like Microsoft, they pretty much saying we want y'all to play everything everywhere except on the Xbox. Like, that's how it appears to people, right? That might not be what they say, but that's how it appears. PlayStation is like, we want you to have your PlayStation library everywhere you go, but you still need to come back to this PlayStation to get that true experience. That's pretty much how they doing it.
Right. I mean, if you want, they're not doing day and date, that's for sure. My bad.
No.
And a streaming only, listen, you're not seeing one of these companies make only a streaming console. You're not seeing that because if they make a console that's streaming only, right? No physical disc. And pretty much that doesn't work out for most of the consumers. What they're gonna do is run to the company that's still making an actual console. Because that's not because the streaming only isn't a viable platform for that. So now you got no consumer at all.
You remember the PSP Go? They already tried this all digital shit with handheld, and that flopped like a motherfucker.
That was terrible. But
it did horribly. Like, that was on the market for what? I don't even think it was on the market a whole year before they was like, we gotta stop this shit.
But Google should be showing some streaming thing this Tuesday or something like that. Yeah. So.
They're not gonna make it either. If that controller is real, they ain't gonna make it.
No, they said that was a prototype.
Fake.
Yeah, the prototype. I gotta see it. But I don't think streaming is gonna be that thing. It's not. It's just not viable enough. We're gonna stop playing Call of Duty. We're gonna stop playing fast Twitch games or something.
Your game's gonna be buffering mid gameplay.
No.
You also gotta look at the fact that right now we're also between the 5G generation. And that is a game changer. It's almost to the equivalent of how we got to the HD level, you know,
for cell phones.
For cell phones, 5G is a viable tech. You know what I'm saying? As far as download speeds, and that's how they're looking at resolving the latency issue. So if they're able to pull it, so listen, they can't all be wanting to go this direction if the tech is not in place, if the tech's not working correctly. So this is where it's going, man. I'm telling y'all, this is where it's going.
No, because Japan already has 5G. They've been had 5G, and they ain't doing that shit. I mean, latency ain't going nowhere. There's too much you have to go through. If I'm driving through a tunnel, it don't matter if I'm 18G. That shit gonna drop, bro.
In our hands, we do not.
5G would definitely handle that though. Y'all understand what 5G is?
They doing 8K. 5K do 8K. Like if the tech is there, the question is, like I said, is it viable? I mean, consoles are not going to go away. There are going to be people who have data caps who that is not going to be a solution for them. Absolutely.
I mean, they claim 5G is so powerful, it's killing people.
Yeah.
Driving trucks with 5G remotely. That's crazy, man.
I don't see gamers flocking to play console games on the cell phone. That's why I can't see this shit be in the future.
On that, but you got to understand, it might not be for us because we're the hardcore, we're the console guys. But think about that mobile market that's untapped. Those guys never had experience. All they playing is Candy Crush.
I don't think they. I don't believe they're going to go and do it either. Because if they were, they would have came to consoles already.
Sign into whatever app.
They're trying to line into that and make it easier for the future and get that money now for those people. They are doing that.
I'm just letting y'all know right now. 5G.
I agree.
I think it's gonna flop, bro.
Yeah.
I think just like PS Now flopped when they went to other devices. I think it's gonna be the same.
It's okay.
You mean
to have
that
an option
with the Xbox service? You saying that's gonna flop?
Say that again. The Xcloud. I believe it will. I don't think they have a strong enough library.
Said it will. I mean, I'm not gonna lie about that.
Yeah, we got to see how it run and perform.
It's only gonna be Xbox games, right?
No,
because they don't own third party games.
Dog. It's like
a lot of people
like
stuff, so that's why.
Hold on.
How many third party developers are going to be on board?
They don't have to agree. If they agree to put their games on Xbox, they agree to put
any game they can run on Xbox gonna be on Xcloud. What you
right? You still got to get permission to have it.
No,
run
but those games already got permission to be on the Xbox store.
I think it's gonna be like PS Now. Like
okay, I guess, bro. Shit, if you feel it's the same,
or like remote play, rather. Okay.
Listen, and having it as an option is fine for now, but you can't make that the only choice.
Absolutely. It's an option. It's an option.
Because until you can, like, have a latency that's like just as good as playing natively, nah.
That's why people was getting mad at Kofi's statement, because he wasn't really saying like an option. He was pretty much, the way he worded it sounded like he meant like it's gonna be like a mandatory situation.
At the end of the day, we know traditional hardware. If you want your 4K, you want your best frame rate, and without any type of factors to interfere, of course, the traditional console will not go anywhere. This is just an option for a group, a subset of agreements that's not us. We're the hardcore. This does not really appeal to us. You know what I'm saying? But the majority are the casuals. The majority are these younger kids out here with these phones. That's right. What it is. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop looking at us in this little small circle and acting like that represents the entire gaming sphere, because it doesn't.
Yeah, but people are saying consoles are going to die over this. That's where the problem happens.
I'm not going there. I'll never say that. Again, the traditional console is always going to be a need to put that in front of your TV, your 4K, your device, no latency. And if you have bad internet, all that other stuff ain't going to matter. If you got a data cap, all that stuff ain't going to matter.
Listen,
right.
Subset.
Even if you still they got streaming to this point of latency where it's like completely fine, people still gonna want that physical box. People still collecting boxes just to be collectors. So
absolutely.
Yep.
Hey, it is what it is. It's gonna be an interesting next gen. That's for sure.
It's gonna be the same outside of Microsoft, honestly.
I'm just saying the different moves. That's gonna be made. It's gonna be some interesting shit cracking. Watch.
Listen, Blandrew, I gotta say, you talk real high and mighty for someone coming off a failed console. Y'all seem to sweep that Wii U under the rug. They seem to sweep that. They talk real tough now that they got a Switch. That Wii U was just like 3 years ago.
Hey, I was on the front lines for the Wii U. I deserve this right now. Okay.
Yeah. Blandrew stood in there and took them hits, dog.
Yeah.
Like the Wii U was doing worse than the freaking Xbox One. So I'm just saying.
Where's the Xbox up in here?
All right. Just remember, don't forget where you came from, Blandrew. That's all I'm saying. Forget where you came from. It was real hard times for Nintendo not too long ago. Okay.
We gonna be saying this about Xbox next gen, right?
No, we're not. Nah, they're not making it. They done already. Nigga, they done.
Let's see what happens, y'all.
Kids Move background gonna be blue. This shit gonna be blue next year. Watch.
Nah. I'm not them fugazi ass niggas. So.
Wait, Kids Move, didn't you have
take the glasses off? Is it gonna be Kids Move?
Whatever happened
to this morning about something like that?
Because some idiot was talking about something about exclusive, so he retired his Xbox. So I'm like I called him a corporate thought. Like he was like, because God of War and Spider-Man is on PlayStation, you now gonna retire your Xbox to play Madden on PlayStation? That's stupid.
I mean, we got Crackdown. Crackdown turned away a lot of, including you. I know
it didn't turn me away from Xbox.
Your heart, niggas shrunk live on TV, my nigga. We've seen it.
It's the best. Crackdown 3 is the best Crackdown of the series.
No, what?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah,
Why would you disrespect Crackdown 1 like that? Why?
Because Crackdown 1 was good when Crackdown 1 came out.
But you saw that comparison video, Smooth?
That comparison
they're
video.
exactly the same, bro. Exactly the same. He can't even kick people across the street no more. It's a nice ass little Crackdown game, bro. Like, come on, man. I mean, but if you like that, but that's why people are leaving. They see Crackdown, they see God of War.
They're leaving.
Like,
they're
what
leaving
am I
because
doing?
of Crackdown, a game they don't have to buy.
Well, they don't have to. They have to buy it if they want games. I mean, goddamn. I mean, what do they do? Right? What are they doing at this point? They got an Xbox One X. I want to buy games for that shit.
Get Xbox sound desolate.
Yeah, I know, right?
Desolate. I like
And Smooth, you can't keep getting mad at these Xbox guys.
Desolate box.
Yeah,
Man, you can't keep getting mad at these Xbox guys for going to PlayStation.
Yeah, you can't.
No, I don't get mad at people going to PlayStation. I get mad when they have to announce it, like it's some like
why
about,
not? Hey, join him
from president or something.
He's
shit
telling
like
you to
that.
join
Not
him.
that
Niggas.
serious. Nobody give a damn about what you playing. Niggas, they sound like bitches when they find out that they're single and shit. Like
become gamer. Hey, become a gamer again, nigga. Become a gamer again.
Smooth is saying like it's pick me culture.
Hey,
yeah,
hey,
like
Smooth. The difference between you playing Bloodborne and Crackdown was like night and day, bro. Slice. I'm just telling you now, man. You had way more fun playing Bloodborne.
There was money
than you ever had Crackdown, bro. Do you still play Crackdown? Are you still playing Crackdown?
Yes, I am, sir.
You said in front of that? You said in front of that.
Think about it. Well, I'm not playing it right now because I'm in the middle of Devil May Cry 5.
I do agree. Like, you know, people are like announcing their move to PlayStation, so like people can applaud them. They want people to applaud them.
Yeah, like they did a good job, something, nigga.
That's like applauding somebody for taking care of their kids. You ain't supposed to
like what the hell? Like,
you're supposed to be playing the PlayStation already. You don't get
Smooth, weren't you trying to cater to
PlayStation?
Weren't you trying to cater to PlayStation fans with Planet PlayStation though?
Oh yeah, I retired that bitch.
Real quick.
You wild.
Oh man, I'm trying to sell that shit.
Smooth realized he was like supporting the ops. He was like, I can't do this, man.
Playing PlayStation lasted a cool 3
weeks.
Boy
had him ready, boy.
Yeah, that was right after the Bloodborne shit too, wasn't it, yo? In this PlayStation shit, hold up. I got some for y'all.
Let me see if I got anything else for
today.
The
Carol's exclusive, it would have been back.
we got this Google gaming thing going on. Jade Raymond is now the vice president of over there at Google Gaming, and Amy Hennig is doing a speech somewhere with them.
At
GDC, I think it's at GDC.
Yeah, Tuesday when the ball drop.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, they got a partnership with Sega too for an
I'm getting kind of shook, dog.
I'm
like, yo, let's not front. Like Google ain't got that cash. Let's not front.
I'm gonna be mad if it's a game I want too. I hope it's something like Puyo.
You know what I mean? I'm hearing the Avengers game. Remember the one that Crystal Dynamics?
Yeah. They can keep that. I don't care.
Wait. Let me ask you, do y'all think this is going to be a traditional console or just some streaming shit?
They said it was streaming, apparently.
Yeah.
If it's traditional, I really don't care, but I don't want them to get a cool like Sega game under a streaming service, like Jet Set Radio finally coming back.
They might make some waves from this game.
Imagine if Google actually like shows like a Fire exclusive that we want.
Hey, like what how crazy is
frog some of these other big companies? Like,
slander.
I'm just saying, like, if Google come out here with that heat, they might.
Let me tell you, we talked about our ILP today because it's like we like, yo, why Microsoft all of a sudden playing nice with Steam? And I was just trying to like, it almost felt like some Game of Thrones joint, like everybody trying to like link up and like something coming. You know what I'm saying? Like
my enemy type shit.
When they jump, like,
yeah, you know what though? They got too much money for them not to bust a move. You know a move gonna come out of this.
A move gonna come. It's just a matter. It's like
I might be a Googler.
Facts.
You gonna be a Chrome fanboy, Smooth?
Crazy.
Is
it Tuesday gonna be mighty interesting?
Tuesday, yeah, and they got
Xbox gonna be there too, right? Microsoft got some shit.
Naughty Dog. There are a lot of gaming companies.
And they got Phil Harrison. He was at Sony and Microsoft at certain points.
Yeah, so he had the best of both worlds.
Yeah, taking game is serious. It's just a matter
of Google box gonna be a subscription box. Just you watch. It's gonna have PS Now. It's gonna have Xbox Game Pass, all that.
Yeah, BG. It's an L though if it's just streaming and they don't allow you to download them games to a console.
It's gonna be a wrap. It's gonna be a wrap.
They gotta be able to physically play them games. It cannot be streaming only.
definitely agree with that.
I heard there's gonna be strong arming too. Like I saw some kind of statement. They said if you like a game, they might make this sequel exclusive to Google. Like Google's gonna buy the sequel to that game to get people to come to it.
I'm with that.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Well, apparently for Sega, it was a Bayonetta situation where the game wouldn't have been made unless they jumped in. So
that's for Nintendo.
No, for for Google situation right now.
Oh, okay. We'll see. Tuesday gonna be lit. I think.
I hope that thing's not fire because I want it to kind of fail if it's a stream.
He wants it to fail.
if it's streaming, I believe it'll fail though.
Because who's trying to have another console, bro? Let's be.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to have another console out there.
Somebody got to usher out Xbox.
Bugging like
nah, hey. I'm just saying, like Xbox ain't doing nothing for gaming right now, bro. They're not no competition, no games came out. They ain't announced a new IP in like 3-4 years.
Oh wow!
Come on, man! Like compete or don't. You know what I'm saying? Compete or don't compete.
Sea of Thieves was a new IP that came out early last year, though.
No, I said announced. I said announced.
Oh, so they have to be announced
a new AAA IP.
They have to be announced, so you care. All right.
No, okay. I mean it has to be announced to come out, right? I mean,
no, it doesn't actually. You know how many stuff Apex wasn't announced? That shit was just released.
Xbox announces They announced goddamn engine for fucking Halo. They announce every goddamn thing. They haven't announced a new AAA IP. No, I'm just saying. No, I'm passionate about my fuck Xbox, man. They ain't doing nothing, bro. Like, man. I'm looking at my Xbox right now. I go on my Xbox and serve anybody on Xbox. It's nothing, but I'm just saying they haven't brought nothing to the table to make gaming exciting, bro. If Xbox would have came this generation with some hot shit,
aren't you talking about Xbox right now?
Yeah, but sadly in a bad way.
I mean, they're doing something. For you to still be talking about it, they're doing something.
Yeah, I'm talking their asses out of the motherfucking room. Get their asses out.
He said he's passionate about it, so I fell back. He meant that.
He ain't passionate, man. He's one of everybody's that starts they shit talking about Xbox.
No, I'm passionate, bro. I'll put on my Xbox right now and smash you in whatever you want to play. We got Tekken. What you got?
Yeah, we got.
I'll put my shit right now. I'm a gamer first.
Play me alive.
I'm a 2K nigga. I don't play bullshit games.
So you like getting touched to the butt?
What you mean?
I mean, you play 2K. I mean, like
I'm just saying. I grew up playing 2K. I play 2K. I don't play live. I don't got live. What else you got?
I mean, shit. If you want to beat me on Xbox, try to beat me on live. So
okay. That's buy live. I'll buy live. Play it for 2 weeks and come smack.
You gotta buy EA access, bro.
Get your defense. I ain't paying no god. Nigga, I ain't paying no subscription for no gaming, bro. Like, come on, dog. I own my game.
Real quick.
Well, what you rated now in live, Smooth? You top 5 or something?
This dude Smooth say he went 40-0 on Xbox at one point. I ain't know all that shit. I wouldn't even played your black ass.
You fell for that?
He got you with the ooh-wop.
No, Smooth pretty good though. I get it to him.
No, I believe he is. I believe he is, and that's why I like the challenge. I like that challenge.
Man,
people were still saying you should get an L, Jack, for losing.
I'm saying though, I think I bet on Smooth in live. I don't see too many people beating him, bro.
Hey,
nice.
That's nice. That is. Hey, I like that.
I've seen him.
Jack, do you even play live or?
That was only my 6th game.
In that year's game, but he played it before.
Yeah, I played Live 18. I think Live 18 is a better game, but tis what it is.
Okay, I remember people were getting at me when I was fighting Dr. Trey. You lost in Street Fighter? It's like, bro, I don't play Street Fighter.
I don't care about that part.
You fought his Ken too?
I fought him in Mortal Kombat. That dude, bro. Oh my God. Don't let him get Scorpion, bro. You're gonna have a bad day. Man, was spamming fool.
All right. Last thing before we do the super chats and get out of here, that we didn't talk that much about the division. I assume only me and Jimmy bought it.
Yeah. No. I'm in the building.
Okay, cool. Just thoughts on it?
Woo! They did it, man. Listen, for a console looter shooter, that's my lane. For the console joint to jump out with minimal issues, smooth transition. They got in-game. It's like literally Massive took all the issues that people had with Division 1 and just addressed them. So this is the game we should have got. You know what I'm saying?
It's a patch of part 1. Basically.
Nah, it's just feature rich, bro. Like the end game, everything about it is tactical. The time to kill is lower, so it's not like you shooting the dude in the hoodie 50 times, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like all that's and then when you do shoot the bullet sponge dudes, they got the armor, they got they look like the Iron Man, so you not to knock off the suits and stuff like that. So it adds more to the realism to the game. But now they own it, man. They got that.
I can respect that.
They got raids. They talk about 8-player raids at the airport. Yo, they coming. They are coming. Right.
You sound like they could play the spaghetti or something. They over there savoring. Like, I hear you.
Bro, I'm telling y'all.
Damn, convincing me. Like, pass me the Parmesan, nigga. Like,
I'm telling you, fam. It's there, man. Like, yo, for real, they coming. And I'm gonna tell you right now, like, Anthem in trouble. I don't know.
I mean, it was in trouble regardless.
True. But it's like, I didn't expect Division to do this. It's even getting critical acclaim now. So you got all that. They in the bushes, bro. I don't know what Anthem going to do. Like, they talking.
What rating did it get?
Oh, well, the rate. I think they haven't done any. I haven't seen any official reviews on Division just yet. I've just seen like a lot of feedback from a lot of respected people and people that are extremely critical of.
Right now, it only has 4 reviews on Metacritic on PS4, and it's at a 78.
Yeah, that's not bad.
But
that's
listen, I'm enjoying the game. I'm playing it right now as we speak. You know, I've been really enjoying it. I actually even enjoy the PvP. I'm enjoying just the missions, side missions, all the tasks and activities. Yeah, it's a good game.
It's available for y'all who pay more, right?
Right now, I'm like level 8, so I'm not that deep into it. But yeah, I mean, I played the beta up until I couldn't play it no more. So
okay, you end gamed it. Okay, good, cool.
Yeah, so
I ain't mad at all.
I'm about to be level 29, going into 30. By tomorrow should be 30. So the game is great. Pretty much what he said is accurate. They pretty much took all the complaints that people had. The main complaint, bullet sponging, and they explained it. The characters are no longer bullet sponging. The damage has been changed. The characters are more unique. And like he said, the characters that do bullet sponge, you actually see the armor. They have weak points where you have to break it off, things of that nature. Graphically, it's improved. It's no longer in the snow. You have monuments in this game, and the monuments actually match up to the actual monuments in Washington.
Tell me that ain't 1-to-1 DC, fam.
Yeah, exactly. And
what about the flaws?
You see it in a post-apocalyptic setting. It's kind of hot to see how they changed it and how they envisioned it. So it's really
what flaws we got though?
What flaws we got? The story ain't really. It's the typical, go in there, get them type situation. It ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, for the fans of the first one, I won't spoil it too much. But what I will say is, yes, Andrew Kina.
Yeah,
it comes off.
Aaron Keener, the people who know who that is, he's in this game. I won't say how. Yeah, but they carry the story over. So
the menus a little bit is a little.
We'll get a little bit of the story from that for the.
The menus.
The menus a little cumbersome. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, that's one of the worst features of Division or just any looter shooter. Really, honestly, is like
for the real diehard fans, I just want to say that. I'm done.
Nah, facts, Jimmy. Facts.
I might need a light just in the background. Who the fuck is going
on? That's my wife.
All right, she good?
Damn. Get her some water. Nigga, something.
My wife is. I don't know if y'all ever met somebody that just loves water. Like I'm not talking about like just likes water, like loves water.
Yeah, my girl like that.
Like every time she drinks a bottle of water, she act like Jesus Christ just like touched her forehead or something.
Yo, why you making that sound crazy?
No, she was just drinking some water and it went down the wrong pipe.
Oh, she got too happy with the water.
Yeah, she got way too excited. She was like water.
Nah, you better go check on her though.
You better give it a Heimlich, man.
I love you, babe. You all right?
He said I love you first. He don't get it.
She's right now. He said I love you.
Yeah, so no, she literally she got too excited drinking water. Like, bro, I ain't never met nobody that love water like her, bro. Like, you know how niggas like, back in the day, you used to get some Kool-Aid or some juice at the end of the day, end of a summer day. You used to be hyped. That's how she is for water all the time.
That's good. That's a good thing. That's a great habit.
I drink like 4 bottles of water today.
She ain't got to worry about no high blood pressure.
Yeah, all type of energy too.
Yep.
So yeah, she good.
So I drink like maybe 2 a day. 2 bottles. I don't.
Yeah, I need to up my game. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Like
Yo,
1
when
or
I
2
was
a day.
younger, I never used to drink water, bro.
Never. Facts.
You offered me water. I'm slapping that shit out your hand when I was a kid. You can get that all the way out of here, bro. But yeah, let's read. I'm gonna read these super chats. It's all the topics we got, and we're gonna get out of here. Let me read these super chats.
BG, real quick, I want to ask you something though.
Yeah.
What's the stuff I was hearing about posters?
Posters?
Yeah, BG was wilding on Twitter.
So dudes tried to come at me, right? You know, they always trying to catch me slipping, but you know, I don't wear slippers, so you can't catch me slipping. I always got my sneakers on, so you can't catch me slipping. But I said posters are for nerds,
right?
And you know, I draw the line at posters, and they tried to, you know, what they always do, try to go back in some old archive, you know, Photoshop green screen videos, and
they actually use your apartment, like your old apartment, and like
my thing was like, can y'all prove this is my apartment? That was my first.
Can you prove it there? That was really your place, PG. Let's not do it.
I mean, did I ever say that was my place?
Yes.
Or did y'all assume just because I was standing there that was my place?
Definitely said that was your place.
I don't. Do you have proof of
that in the video? I'm gonna be real with you.
I don't know if you got proof that I ever actually said this is my place.
Yeah, then you had the background. Then
Yo, BG, didn't they show like further pictures showing you in your actual room and the posters was there too?
The same pictures.
First of all, here's the thing. I said posters specifically. There's a difference between posters and portraits.
Y'all good shit. I like this.
What's the difference?
It look like an art print, sir.
Portraits are for sophisticated grown men.
What, Nathan Drake on your wall? Like, what was the portrait of?
Portraits are for sophisticated.
Oh, you gonna like it? One of them was definitely Zelda.
Posters are for little boys who still have race cars as their beds.
Damn. Posters, they don't look like posters though.
They were framed in high quality frameworks. Okay.
That was the difference. Posters.
I like this answer. He said high quality frameworks. Learn from this.
Yeah, like Xbox changing the narrative.
Take notes.
I gotta get BG.
And still, at the end of the day, like I said, y'all don't got no proof this is my actual house. So
this shit is
no. But who started the narrative that I sleep in a race car bed?
Oh, they got
Stop
you.
it. Stop it.
I don't know. Do you, Blandra?
No.
Okay. You say so, Chief. Can you prove you don't?
I'm not. Who am I? Like, what's his name?
I don't want to see that.
WG is a lawyer.
You got out of that.
You got out of that one, dog. I like that,
bro.
Boom.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Blackbot like to take a lot of credit for shit. Right. That's one of the things I do learn from Blackbot. Listen, if you can't prove it, I'm gonna deny it. That's Black.
When he acted like you don't play old games.
Boy, Johnny conquering that right there.
Yo, that shit was fire, right?
Like, yo, it don't fit, you can't quit.
Yeah, he gave us the OJ shit.
All right? The OJ right there, so.
All right, let me read these super chats so we can get out of here. All right, Hannibal Barca, shout out to the GOAT podcast, Weapon Wheel podcast. Hit the like button, appreciate it, bro. Tony Plays Games says Jack got a pink shower cap and sings to himself in the shower.
Oh,
man.
Oh my! Yeah, you do wear a shower cap.
Occasionally when I'm feeling sexy. Occasionally.
When you feeling what?
Sexy. I can't feel sexy. Damn, excuse me. Damn, I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna comment on that, bro.
Yeah.
Just don't post no more selfies in the shower on the Discord.
That's hey man, look, I don't know what y'all talking about.
Oh, what's going on in Discord? Wow.
Discord
lit. Y'all rating each other in there now?
No.
Trial by Fire, have a good show. Gotta watch Federer play. Is that
tennis right there?
Tennis?
Yeah, tennis.
Okay.
Yeah, Roger Federer. Yeah.
I didn't know we had a tennis. I didn't know people watch tennis like that. I mean, okay. Smooth with the early BS though. Who Gives said Jez Corden said Just Corden said Steam is exclusive to Windows. Was he joking with that, or like I assume he was joking?
Des Corden or Gordon, whatever. He's an idiot, and he shouldn't be taken seriously. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're coming for my man.
Nah, he cool.
I didn't hear the context, so I assume he was
context
joking.
was sarcasm completely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I didn't see the direct quote because I'm blocked. What I'm hearing he said is that the fact that the Steam games that run on Windows, since they're not they don't run as good as they do on Windows PCs, that Steam is exclusive to the platform.
Yeah, it's a joke. We all know it's BS. It's completely joking. It was a joke between like him and Rand.
Okay. Tage the Mage says, "Can we assume Halo Infinite is coming to Steam?" I think so.
No.
All right, Smooth, you got it.
Good, you got
it. I don't know nothing. Alex, oh no, it's Alex said, didn't the broadband bullies get swept by Press Start podcast?
Oh, they did though. I remember that.
No, but hold on. Didn't y'all back out of the rematch and they was winning or something though?
No. What happened was they got swept, and then they was like, "Oh, we'll keep playing for fun," and then they had to start winning, and then they was like, "Oh, those counted towards the overall." Like, it was some shit like that.
I mean, maybe if they was more worried about playing and getting good at games instead of banning grown men from being in podcasts.
Well, who would they ban? I heard you guys talking about.
I'm not putting that who it is out there because they know who they told couldn't come over here, and the guy know who it is, so I expect to hear something.
Oh man, I know you're feeling like a nut right now.
And I'm not shaming him. I'm not shaming.
I kind of have an idea who you're talking about. Wait a minute.
Conversation.
I'm not shaming him. I'm just shaming the dudes doing it to him. I think that's corny. Like I said. A1 Knowledge said Kid Smooth swept Jack 4-0, and judging by the gameplay, I'm convinced my boy Jack used to help package and pass out cookies for lunch in middle school.
All right, A1. Talk A1.
Yeah, people were saying you went down the tier of like best players in Weapon Wheel since you lost this move.
It is what it is. I'm gonna say this: pull up on me in a game that I actually like playing, and then also pull up on Smooth and Love. See what happened to you.
Tony Plays Games said Jack has the biggest L for losing 4 games in a row.
Hey man, be like that. I accept that. See, this is the thing between me and some of the other YouTubers. I'm a prideful person. I think I'm an egomaniac, but at the same time, I can acknowledge when I lose, and I lost to Smooth. Give me
All right. Blessed Red said DS4 breaks too much and easily. Great controller though. I've never had a DS4 break on me.
Outside of the original model where the analog sticks ripped.
Nah, people be running through them, but for me, I've been good. But that 3 is the worst. The third one was the most breakable to me.
My analog sticks and definitely broke on 2 of my controls before. One time the bitch fell off the bed and it broke. I was like, how did that happen?
They do break. I've seen people have that issue. Yeah,
they break occasionally.
Andrew Wilkins said Wii controllers get an F for the fact that no one played that system. We didn't win last gen because all it did was collect dust in people's homes.
100 million sold. That's all they had to do.
I played my Wii. I don't know about that one.
For real, Jack. Okay.
Damage was lit. What you mean?
The Ravenflow said drop the Duke to a D.
Ooh.
Melodic Punk. You all can do Halo 2 now through Project Cartographer. Is that what Cartographer?
Probably some PC mod thing or something. Some emulator.
Photographer, BG, what are you saying?
I'm glad you said it like with the state.
No, because he spelled it in short form because he didn't have enough characters.
All right, I guess.
So I'm guessing that's what it was.
All right.
Yoshi Space Dragon, Weapon Wheel meme guy. Can we get Smooth's head edited on Alex Jones during the Joe Rogan podcast when he said, "I'm kind of retarded"?
Oh, wow. That's good. I need that.
Is it crazy?
10th gen, damn it. He said, "Damn it, Smooth, you raging at chooses. LOL, damn, what is wrong with this? What is the world coming to? You raging at chooses?
Choices.
Choice.
That's an L right there.
What is he talking about? I'm still lost.
I guess
he's talking about PC and cell phone and Xbox going to those platforms or something for Steam and Halo or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You're mad at choices, pretty much is what he's saying. Okay, got it. By the way, I know y'all always trying to come at my reading, even though I could read. It says chooses. Okay, he didn't say CHOICE.
No, we knew.
We knew. We just laughed at that. Yeah, the person.
Okay. People always trying to come at me like I'm crazy.
No, we knew it was the person I knew.
PlayStation Plus podcast said, "Get 'em Thrash DWYD Squad."
Oh, that's where you came from.
Yo,
that's your set.
That's a set you claiming.
The Ravenflow said Xbox better have the best E3 because they're alone.
Actually, no, never mind.
Tony with 25 said, "Will somebody address Black Bond's technical difficulties? Dude sound like he's broadcasting from Baines prison."
Nah, he in a car. Yo.
Yeah, he was on his phone. Yeah, he was on his phone. He wasn't actually home. Get a blue microphone, you yellow nigga. Oh, he said, he said jigger, but yeah, whatever. Tony with 25 also said, "Jack move my guy, but you don't get to skate these. You don't get skate these charges. Pains me to say, shout out to Kids Move, Straight Body, Jack Move, and Live. You don't get skate these chain chart. What? I don't know what you're saying.
I plead guilty, dog.
You don't get to skate these charges,
BG.
Okay. No, they missing words. How am I supposed to listen? I'm trying to put these words together. Can y'all use form complete sentences? Why I gotta put it together when they missing words? How is that my fault?
I understood that.
Y'all missing a whole bunch of parts.
We understood it though. Shout out to Tony Wood though.
Tony Wood 25 also said, "How much is the Patreon to challenge Jack Move in a game?" Ooh. Actually, I should ask the new Pony Commissioner, Kid Smooth.
Wow. He got stripped. Oh man.
Like that. Come on, Tony. Not like this.
I'm gonna be real. I think y'all purposely misspell stuff in the super chats to make me look dumb. And it's not
10-4 had BG. Okay.
No, I think this is what they're purposely doing now. There's no way y'all missing complete words in some of these sentences.
I'm with it.
Trying to make me look crazy.
They say you read like Mayweather.
It's a setup. I'm telling you, it's a setup to make me look like I can't read. It's a setup.
All right,
Mayweather. It's disrespectful.
Blessed Red said 2017 was greater than 2018 for gaming. Come at me. I don't think nobody really
disagrees.
I ain't worried about Blessed Red right now, dog.
A lot of people in the Discord been going at Blessed Red. I don't know why, but a lot of people been coming at him.
Blessed Red loves to argue. Loves it. Shout out to Red, though. That's the homie.
Tevin Ruff said, I'm reading this verbatim. Am surprised Blandrew doesn't like God of War. It has a kid in it.
Yo, why that gotta be the qualifier? Yo, they disrespectful.
That's fucked up. That comment can be taken so many different ways.
I took it the weird way. I took it the Jared Subway way.
Take it left, yeah.
It has a kid in it. Isn't those the kind of games he likes? Oh wait, it's a boy, not a half nude little girl.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah.
Because
let me block that guy real quick.
Villabella said Blandrew was playing Infamous Second Son. You were playing this?
I played Infamous Second Son.
Okay. I guess. Okay. He just said he saw you playing it, I guess.
When it came out, but I haven't played it in years.
Rystar 94 said, "It's funny Nintendo still has the last place console with the Wii U. Xbox is safe from that title. Also, New York pizza is trash." This nigga still going with this line. This is crazy, bro.
Ain't no need to listen to him if he said that.
It's crazy. Yeah. Listen, if something was true, you wouldn't have to keep telling yourself. Tony with 25 also said, I'm gonna catch heat on this, but the Switch is a fun system. Also, I like the Wii U. It should have focused on being an HD virtual console.
Okay. Nah. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna do that though.
And lastly, T-Mac said smooth on like live because literally every layup goes, no cap.
Shit. Now when you playing with Chris Ball, it don't. Bro, when I miss two wide open layups in a row, I say, you know what, this shit over with. I'm losing. That was crazy, bro. You can, bro. I'm not getting into it.
And that is all the super chats. Let's do these outros. I'm tired. I'm working overtime again all this week. 12-hour days. 12-hour days. Yo, Jack, come work like half of that for me. Come work 6 hours, bro.
Hey, man, you let me get some of that check. I'm with it, dog. I'm there, all right?
All right, man. All right, let's do these outros. King Thrash.
I ain't even Thrash, sir, right now.
I ain't even gone for a minute.
Yeah.
All right, Cognito.
Yo, salute to Weapon Wheel.
Hey, hold on. I've been talking to myself this whole time.
Yeah,
you muted yourself.
Yeah.
You definitely have.
Damn, he been talking. He probably thought we was giving him the cold shoulder.
Yeah, go ahead, Thrash.
Yeah. All right, my bad. Hey, this King Thrash Gaming, man. Y'all niggas know what it is. Check out the Roundtable Podcast. You know, I got my own channel, but I ain't gonna endorse that here. If you don't know about my channel, it's because you're not supposed to know, nigga. Do what you do.
Okay. Cognito.
Yo, salute to the Weapon Wheel, everybody on the panel. Love what y'all brothers is doing. Lord Cognito on Twitter. Iron Lord Podcast. Every Sunday is the Lord's Day. Yo, you already know what it is, man. Appreciate y'all, man. This is a lot of fun.
All right, Blandrew.
Another good week. Check out my channel. I'm trying to get a Dragon Quest Builders video out by the end of the month, and I will be doing a Yoshi video when that comes out. So, respect Yoshi, Jack.
Jack.
Appreciate y'all for watching, man. I'm sorry I disappointed a lot of y'all viewers out there, man. I'm gonna bounce back though. All right, I'm gonna bounce back though. But for right now, shout out to Kid Smooth and NBA Live. Even though that shit trash, I did delete it. That game is ass. Okay. Yeah. Check me out though. Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Jack Move Johnny, and oh yeah, check out that Patreon too. We doing this for y'all, man. $1 get you in. That's all you need. All right. We appreciate y'all. All right.
Word.
Smooth.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Sekiro Challenge, March 22nd. So tune in for that.
All right, Jimmy.
Yo, what's up, man? J-Mega Games. I'm on my final level on the division, so look out for some in-game stuff going on. Holla at me if you play on PC. Peace.
I really don't know how you at level 30 already.
Hey, man.
I ain't shit up. That's why.
No life in it. No, people are at 30 already. I'm late.
Oh, Jimmy at level 30 already?
Yeah.
I got that pick on SEO clerks. What's going on, Jimmy?
I gotta talk it like I walk it, man.
How you all right.
Or should I say walk it like a target? But yeah, man.
A special pack? All right, let me fall back.
Yeah, I'm about to. I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to enter my card right now and get some microtransactions. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm about to do it tonight.
Listen, bro. I'm gonna keep it. I already bought a microtransaction in the division.
See, I was waiting for Bond to let them know the news.
Listen, every game I buy at least one microtransaction. I don't go crazy. I buy like one. Like it's like usually they got like a $10 package. I slip them a little something to let them know I appreciate their service. No, ain't nothing wrong with it. It's all good. So, and the last super chat, I'll read that. Who Gives said Rand's last podcast at 1 hour and 25 minutes. Jess Corden was not joking. Rand on Twitter distancing
himself.
He said distancing himself from the comment. Damage control idiots are buying. He was joking.
Fam, it's sarcasm. But listen to the podcast, bro. He ain't letting it go. Like that's just what it is.
All right. We out of here, y'all. We'll catch y'all next week. Shout out to everybody on and everybody hit the like button.
Word.
And yeah, next week, y'all. Peace.
Right.
Y'all stop stopping grown men from coming on other people's podcasts. That's a grown man. Let him be free.
Yo,
y'all seen the Twitter video of the dude. I think he was definitely in like downtown Brooklyn somewhere, and there was a cat in the window, and he was like, "I'm gonna get you out of there. You don't belong in there." Hey man, No, I'm gonna retweet it so y'all can see it. Listen, anybody that's being held down by other grown men on the internet, I'm gonna get you out. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna get you out of there.
We got you, dog.
I'm gonna set you free.